So this now barely 17 minutes before midnight. That is 17 minutes before 12 o'clock, the 10th of of May 2027. You're going to wonder what to make 2026, I beg your pardon. You're going to wonder what to make this time be very peculiar. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, give 10th of May as the deadline for all political parties to submit their voters register. And as I speak to you right now, ADC no day anywhere to submitting their voters register because of the case where they get for court. They never do anything about that submission, and they don't even know whether they go participate for the election again. Because if you go by waiting INEC talk, by 10th of May, they're supposed to submit their voters register, and then between April and the last day of May, at least 30th of May 2026, they're supposed to conduct their primaries. Waiting be the hope, say with all the litigations and all the court matter, and this one where court don't move their matter forward indefinitely. Waiting be the possibility, say ADC go fit still get candidates will go represent them for the 2027 election. That's a question where a lot of people don't get answers to. But as I speak to you, NDC don't get their own primaries. I don't know whether they mix the NDC and ADC. Please forgive me. We're talking about the ADC and the possibility of them having primaries, submitting their voters register, considering waiting to be say court to nullify their case, indefinitely. But the NDC today hold their convention. Now, a lot of people didn't see that coming because some people they come as a surprise and a shock to them. Like, excuse me, there was a primaries. But people talk say, if they talk about the primary now, the powers that be will either deny venue or will do one thing or the other. So because of that one, NDC hold their primaries codedly, and guess what? Like every other political party, they don't zone their south, their presidential ticket to the south. And a lot of people don't talk, say, hey, this one waiting happen. Remember, saying a waiting cause problem for ADC be that because people be don't they tell ADC, zone your ticket to the south. ADC say no. If APC can do it because they're the ruling party, and then if PDP can do it because they don't have a choice. We were relatively new party. We go wait, we go see. Now, the thing don't come bring problem. We cause P2B to come out from inside the party. As per say, in talks, and one of the reasons we make in leave, or people they talk say, now why in leave with that? Now, when you don't live inside the political party now NDC don't zone their ticket to the south. But guess what? In running mate, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso supported it. He said quite a lot about it. He said in support of them. People can say this one, they're very critical for equity, fairness, and justice. Abba. In fact, people can go bring election schedules, the PDP election primaries, and all the candidates who contest for the PDP election primaries for 2019. None of them be Southerner. All Northerners for PDP for 2019. So people can say, excuse me, if people go feel respect Atiku Abubakar for 2019, understanding say, oh, what's be make and vex when making go support Buhari, carry PDP people them, Sarakio, Tambuwao, Amechio, Waka enter inside PDP for 2015. Now, because of saying the vex, say South don't to rule, North never rule in the vex. So as he come back to the party, then give them tickets, then give, level playing ground for only Northerners, no Southerner contest. So why in no few understand, say this time around, make Southerners contests only. That's now what the BC people they talk about. So if you see that register, now only not mindful inside. If you see that schedule for people who contest primaries for 2019 as it get to do with PDP. But people don't they talk now, say, okay, Atiku Abubakar, how you go come be? Did P2B know all this before time? Like, did he know? Did he see this coming? Was he aware that the ADC indeed may be in trouble, apart from even the zoning of, tickets to the south? Was he aware that something was going to happen to the ADC? Now, what did make him join NDC? Has he been planning that ahead of time? He didn't plan when he done the plan since, when he doesn't keep on the kunkum, people no. All of this now political permutations people they get and what they talk about. And I did here to break down all of that conversation with you. Welcome to Updated Precious, another beautiful day. In the next couple of minutes, it will be 10th of May 2027. And exactly now, it go down over too late for any political parties to submit their voters register. Waiting to be the face of the ADC. We're supposed to be the major coalition party for inside this 2027 election. We know. But make I just begin bringing the headlines of all the things that really happened. First of all, and we'll go visit the convention we happened today for inside ADC. And within ADC then talk. But before that, make a good drink, water, drop cup, and come back. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, my people, you're welcome back. It is update is precious, a beautiful day, and another wonderful day to bring on an update of all the things that happen for inside our country, Nigeria, and the political space. It on the heart for inside our country. And people don't they talk say, what is going on here? What's in the shell of our country in politics? But wait, before we get to those other buzzwords for politics, make I just run through the updates of things I'm going to share for inside Nigeria very quickly, because as it is hot for inside Nigeria generally, if it is hot for some other states like that too, because some people don't say, if you like say some people for some states they don't want to obey that's gentleman agreement of subtle zoning, right? Well, let me take you through this. 2027 Kwankwaso BACK zoning of NDC presidential tickets to southern Nigeria. First of all, make a let know say today should be very interactive, and I would really like us to brainstorm on all the things that happen for inside Nigeria. We could really, talk about it. Now, 2027 Kwankwaso BACK zoning of NDC presidential ticket to southern Nigeria. Some people going to say, excuse me, Kwankwaso. No wonder they call him betrayer for ADC. They say, you betray not. Kwankwaso. Is that actually a betrayal, or he actually thought he's doing the right thing? You see, people don't understand all of this. But Kwankwaso said the zoning allows the South to complete its term in producing national leadership. Speaking during the party's national convention today, Saturday, the former Kano state governor said the party's decision presents an opportunity for true national healing. Healing. Oh, Rema. He promised to abide by the NDC's agreement to ensure fairness and federal character in all ramifications. He said, make a quote him. It is therefore with a great sense of unity and solidarity that as a loyal party member, I support the decision to zone the presidential ticket to the NDC of the NDC to the south, so that it allows the region to complete its turn in producing national leadership. This represents a true opportunity for national healing. We shall work in accordance with the party's agreements to ensure fairness and federal character in all ramifications. He further said, the leadership standard we shall set will therefore restore Nigeria's dignity and will guarantee that dignity. They're very important. It's important, but very well. Now, and will guarantee that as citizens at home and in the diaspora will be treated with respect and dignity. Lastly, we can only achieve that by continuing to mobilize people to register with the INEC, to vote, and with the NDC to belong to this noble cause. Please register today. Now, so it be say a talk. Now, remember, say some northerners only talk, say, Kwankwaso, you betray also. Hey, Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso, why are you such a betrayer? Why you betray us like this? Say people like Atiku Abubakar and so many other northerners not believe, say, the South gets anything to complete with this 4 years. They believe, say, the North actually don't they cheated for inside the present day democracy, because they say if you look at the waiting don't happen. I mean, Atiku Abubakar, Buhari just do 8 years, and Yar'Adua do barely 2 years. So if you look at then we say now only about 11 years, 9 the North don't do, and the rest about 18 years, now South 9 don't do. But people can say, excuse me, why don't they talk this one? They forget military regime and other rules? Why? Why is it convenient for them to talk about all these things and forgetting about military regime and all those other area? What's happen now? Kwankwaso can be one of those. Remember, Atiku talk say in fit contest because say actually North don't rule only 8 years, 11 years. So now when Kwankwaso they talk to some people, don't they call and say, hey, oh guy, you don't they betray North? Is he actually betraying North, or he's not betraying North? Well, we could quickly listen to waiting it up. This one, now, as the NDC today move their tickets, then declare say everything will consign their ticket to, and for inside their election, inside the South, now they move on to. And a lot of people don't complain about this. Some people talk, say, well, now welcome development. While others they talk, say, hey, is it welcome development? Shouldn't they have done that? I mean, some others, they look at them like, say, NDC if you don't shoot themselves in the leg. Others still, they also talk, say, well, now what's in say ADC for do things to avoid wahala? Now they no greed them. And now see the kind kata we face them. And with all of this really happen, people they wonder, say, is it possible for people to actually win President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, especially Kwankwaso and Peter Obi, without the bulk of the northern supporters? Remember, say they not the pride themselves as people will be saying, now then gather all the supporters, now then get all the supporters for inside election. Now them get the population, now them get the numbers. They always talk and say politics na a game of numbers, and then get the numbers. But you think, say, Peter Obi and Kwankwaso get that numbers to beat Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? First of all, listen to what they zone the ticket to the south.
Relies on the principles of power sharing and the honorable rotation of the highest office in the land between the northern and southern parts of the country. Noting the current political exigencies and the collective desire of our party members to provide and present a united front that reflects and moral consistency will now therefore be it resolved by this convention mandatory Southern Zoning 2027 that the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) hereby zones its presidential ticket for the 2027 presidential elections to Southern Nigeria for the remaining and single term of 4 years. Northern Reversion 2031, that upon the completion of the said 4-year term in 2031, the presidential ticket of our great party, the Nigerian Democratic Congress, shall automatically and irrevocably rotate to Northern Nigeria. That this decision is taken in the supreme interest of national healing, to douse sectional tensions and to guarantee that the NDC remains for all Nigerians, young and old, male and female.
All right, so you don't see that excitement, that jubilation when it said they make that announcement, say the NDC tickets now they zoned to the south. But listen to what he said. He said to the south for a single term of 4 years. Meaning, say, if anything happens, say NDC no win this election for this 2027, by 2031, tickets go automatically go to the north. And they make sure they specified that black and white and verbally to avoid problem. So what do you guys make of this, really? Do you think it's a step in the right direction? By the way, make we see the acceptance speech or what's in a BC Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso talk in reaction.
It allowed the region to complete its time in producing national leadership. This presents a true opportunity for true national healing. We shall work in alliance with the parties' agreement to ensure fairness and federal character in all ramifications. This party shall ensure to change the way things are done today by prioritizing leadership without ethnic egoism and religious favoritism. The leadership standard we shall set will therefore restore Nigerian security and will guarantee that our citizens at home and the diaspora will be treated with respect and dignity. Last Nigeria stands at a critical crossroads. The world is undergoing a profound political shift, yet our nation has been caught unprepared, not only because of poverty. Instead of positioning Nigeria to seize emerging opportunities But the government has let us bear the brunt of global changes. We are witnessing a sharp decline in the quality of life. Insecurity has created widows and orphans across the land. Millions have been displaced from their homes. Investments are made. Critical infrastructure is neglected. The education system is collapsing, and harsh economic policies have been imposed on students without meaningful subsidies or relief. Yet, Nigerian history teaches us that in our most challenging moments, visionary alliances have provided the way forward.
All right, so make I just stop on there. The noise for that background did too much. Unfortunately, for Nigeria, events like this, once a speaker begins speak or climb podium, everybody's supposed quiet. But for Nigeria, everybody will just continue to make their noise and to talk their talk. So it is very difficult to even hear what's in the talk. Now, the reason I asked that question, whether it is just it possible, during Charles Olu's show the other day, a northern political analyst did say something. He did break down why it may be difficult for Peter Obi Kwankwaso to win the 2027 election without the help of Atiku Abubakar. Listen to him.
That's the catch-22. That's why I say it's the inordinate ambition for an Atiku Abubakar to say, look, you know what? I want to go out with a bang. I want to be the statesman. I want the power to remain in the south. But personally, I'm an apostle of that. As a northern Nigeria, I'm from Kano, but I believe that if we want to continue this trajectory of peace, unity, and equity in Nigeria, we should maintain this south-north, rotation. And if that is the case, of course, Atiku Abubakar, profound respect, has his fundamental human right and say, this is what I will do. For now, if he's able to do that, to identify these two personalities, Obi and Kwankwaso, for example, and say, all people that support me in the interest of unity and progress, let's support this person. But we know it is highly unlikely it's going to happen. And so therefore, recognizing the fact that politics is a game of numbers, it is only when they are together, united, that they are able to win an incumbent. Albeit, even the APC itself is wrangling under internal crisis.
Yes.
But the absence of a formidable platform over and above numbers that are regional. If you look at the spread of Peter Obi, with profound respect to him, and Kwankwaso, they won't be able to win the presidency. They may make an inroad. They may be able to get numbers from about 70 million voters that didn't vote in 2023, which I reckon people will come out and vote. But will those numbers have the spread across the north and southern Nigeria to give them the constitutional requirement to win the election as Peter Obi and Kwankwaso? So I expect a lot of consultation. And more importantly, it is emotional intelligence and consultation and negotiations that will lead to that. The me attitude will not cut it.
Indeed.
And I will expect maybe a Peter Obi and Kwankwaso also to sit down with an elder statesman like Atiku to say, look, how are we going to share this power? It's a negotiation. But when you come with this attitude of, we don't need you, I don't need you, sadly, that is what is going to happen, even though we have tens of millions of people that are ready to see an alternative. In the absence of that alternative, the ruling party will coast home with an easy fluke win. And that is more dangerous for us because at the end of the day, the ruling party will be riding on an absolute power. And absolute power corrupts absolutely because they don't have any qualms doing whatever they want to do because there's no opposition to neutralize them.
All right, so you don't hear what's in the say in talk, and he did say something. Said if you rally around the, about 70 million voters, where BC no votes. Remember, I said we get over 90 million people register for inside INEC, but for the past election, just about 20-something million now. So now he reached 20 million several votes, 866 thereabouts. You understand? So reach that amount to BC voter, and the election with the lowest number of voters so far. at the election we will get with the number of least number of voters. Most other elections we don't get higher voters. Now a lot of people they credit this one to the use of beavers, saying that because of the beavers, they make all those multiplication for voting and all of those no day. Then, but if you look at the disparity between the registered voters, the number of people who collect PVC and the number of votes cast, you can see say they too low. So will Obi and Kwankwaso be able to galvanize those people will be say don't register and we get their collect people who don't register, make them feel collect their PVCs, and people who collect PVCs, make them feel vote, would they be able to get those votes? But saying that they may not be able to get the number of votes required in each state round, come on. Obi did not have one single candidate, governor or politician by his side for the last election, but he got a substantial amount, almost 25% in most of the states that we're talking about. Look at it now. Most of the states, Obi get 25%. If Obi could do it then, why will it be hard for him to do it now? That's the question. So saying that they may not get the number of votes required across all states without Atiku Abubakar, a lot of people think, say, he get at stake B. Now remember, say, if we look at things the way they now, except President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the people do something, we go fit change things. Apart from the insecurity where they kill people anyhow, we have acute hunger and hardship to deal with. We get, I want to say, clear incompetence and lack of humanity, as it were, you know, for the side of the presidency. Most times people go to complain, say this one they happen. President they go do their own. People go talk, say people died today. They move on their own and all that. So except this administration do something more to endear the people, to drag people to them, it go hard make person open the eye like this. Even if they bribe people, it go hard make them open their eye to say they won't vote these people enter inside. Because people go won't vote their conscience. But the question where I understand, where a lot of people they talk now, if there was a free and fair election. But of course, we know, say, we need to expect a total free and fair election. And INEC chairman don't they hint us most one say, we're not gonna get free and fair election. No, you see insecurity. Now one of the reasons we make it go hard to get them more and other issues go make us not get free and fair election. People they look and like say that's a hint to say anything we wanna see for this election, make on a take them. Just like somebody mentioned the other day, was it Prince Francis Tilaka mentioned that the MO of people waiting in politics right now, by all means, just announce me as a winner. Let my opponents go to the courts. Anything we see for courts, make him take up. So with that mindset, you think, say, as Obi don't talk and say, if you rig this time, you rig. If you don't count votes, you count yourself in. And with waiting Kwankwaso movement, then feed do, based on what they do for Kano, where they match down in their number, you feel say they go fit allow any more rigging, where you be say go rig out their votes. That's not the question. But most importantly, if it be say, for the first time since our present-day democracy, it can't be like, say, we get a president who they worship. Every politician worships. In fact, people do no longer, most politicians, they look and like say they need to be accountable to the people again. But as long as they don't fit sing on your mandate, as long as they don't fit drum support for the president, it be like say all their mission don't complete. So a lot of people, they fear. I mean, see this whole thing about tax and all that, they fear what's in the country will become under our president if he continues. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you get a lot to do to quell that fear from people. So a lot of politicians, when they, bicker, they want to make them come out, not just because they don't want him to complete his tenure. People are afraid that if the administration can be this not so good to people right now, and then they do it like say, we don't care, or go do on, we won't do on, I'm not gonna go to hell. If they can do this in their first tenure, when almost every administration they did their best for their first tenures, if they go feel they treat Nigerians like this today, when they come with second tenure, where they don't get anything to lose, how Nigerians go behave? How would they treat us? I mean, we're paying taxes, we don't have monies, a lot of bills on our head, this one and that one. So if all of these things they like this for this first tenure, second tenure, how we go manage? That's a question where a lot of people they ask. And then if even for inside judges conference of judges, then go fit carry song, sing on your mandates. That day, carry band with no pamanana, we shall stand. If we can't vote second tenor, then we say go change our national anthem to on your mandate we shall stand. So that now this now waiting people they worried about when they talk, say no. We'll never see anybody carry Nigeria for head like this before. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu get a lot to do to convince Nigerians, say, beyond self-aggrandizement, that's not the knock for grammar, beyond that want to make people love you and show you, say, now you be the baba, waiting be the team where you bring for the people. You get a lot to do to convince people, say, you get them for mind before yourself. You carry them for mind. You have the heart of service to them before the heart to fulfill your heart's desires and to fulfill your long life ambitions. So that's not the problem with it. However, make a quickly show and waiting to be P2B himself talk during that convention. Take a listen.
We were changing it, like what you said, some men check party them on their principle, and some men check party because of what is knowledge. So they check their principle to say that we change from one to another, a place you have opportunity to build a new Nigeria that is possible. And I assure you, look at our sign. That is the sign our forefathers. That is the sign our forefathers for independence. That is the sign our forefathers used to fight for independence. This is the sign we use to liberate Nigeria. This is the sign we use to liberate Nigeria. Every Nigeria is possible.
So you see the crowd outside convention. So it was indeed a beehive of activities. If you see the way you see the place, people say, wait, NDC, I have man and no vex, excuse me. Why not I plan this some way you say on a comp plan where the thing can be? right. So I just thought to bring on some of the sights and sounds for inside that convention we happened earlier today. Now hear more.
Has always been bigger than politics. It is about restoring hope to Nigeria. It is about deepening democracy. It is about rebuilding trust in public institutions. It is about creating a nation where every citizen can dream again and believe once more in the promise of Nigeria. The road ahead may be challenging, but our faith remains strong. Our resolve remains firm. Our mission remains clear. Therefore, on this day, 9th of May, 2026, I, distinguished Senator Cleopas Moses, Chairman of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, hereby open the very first history-making first convention of the Nigerian Democratic Congress to the glory of God Almighty and in the service of you. Yes.
Northern Reversion 2031, that upon the completion of the said 4-year term in 2031, the presidential ticket of our great party, the Nigerian Democratic Congress, shall automatically and irrevocably rotate to northern Nigeria.
All right, so some of the sights and sounds there, and that's not about all. I just say make I give on a hint for those of you who want to attend. In case you want to attend in the spirit, I'm not gonna see them happen in the spirit. Meanwhile, some of the activists have been there outside inside for the convention venue, and
This is our favor. I stand for better FCT. For better Nigeria. For better Nigeria. I stand with you. For better Nigeria.
NDC is coming here to stay. Like, this convention was not announced because we are afraid that that man in Abuja will scatter everything. But look at it. See people everywhere. People choke. The entire place is filled with people.
All right, Nigerians. So I don't see. I see the headline. Make I continue with the headlines that they given. I don't even forget to see the given a headline now. Kwankwaso said quite a lot during in this thing. But moving on to other headlines, Wike's ally Chinda passes APC screening to battle Fubara in governorship primaries. Remember, say Fubara too don't pass in screening. However, Chinda na Ikwere man was thinking more man or so, right? Some people don't talk say hey, another drama go happen for River State, because if Wike anointed candidates, we're supposed to be a riverine person, no make am, and Chinda come win the ticket. It could be possible say River State go allow another Ikwere man again after 16 years of a Wike and Fubara after 16 years of a Wike and Amechi to rule River State again. That one, another matter entirely. Rivers 2027 Governor Fubara scales through APC screening, cleared for 2027 polls alongside Chinda. And the Edo reps Esosa Yahweh denies APC resignation, blames overzealous aid for viral letter. And then where biggest opposition party in Benue, Labour Party, declares so. Agbese and they talk so. Meanwhile, Adewale Adebayo emerges again, 2027 presidential candidates of the SDP. Again, because maybe they're 2023 presidential candidates. Meanwhile, the same thing to Lagos State Deputy Governor Hamzat as they don't clear him for primaries. SDP elects Sadiq Gombe as national chairman. Well, all the political parties just put their things together so that they go meet the INEC timetable. Nigeria AGF clarifies 6-month ultimatum to World Bank over loan disbursements. Nigerian government issues fresh rail import licenses to petrol marketers. Nigerian stock market, of course, and say you don't bounce back. Abuja residents will experience no lights. And then let's see what we have here. Moving on to other issues very quickly. Nigerian Democratic Congress NDC zones presidency to South for single term. Still in the news, yes, EFCC declares former Humanitarian Affairs Minister Sadia Umar Farouk wanted over corruption. Remember Sadia? You remember her very well, Abi? You remember the rumor during your Buhari? Naturally. So they said they don't declare her wanted over alleged cases of criminal conspiracy, abuse of office, and diversion of public funds. And a lot of people come, they say, wait, to say Buhari died alive, when I do I'm like this, that na questions we say people they ask. But make I just move on to other conversation we say we get quick, make up for no waste of time. Oshun tension rises as Adeleke campaign council accuses APC thugs of killing Accord Party chieftain's son. Say they kill the son of an Accord Party chieftain, demands investigation. You see, when they don't come to killing for election like this, it's so sad. Meanwhile, insecurity has created widows, orphans across Nigeria. Kwankwaso condemns Tinubu's bad governance, backs NDC zoning. In other countries, people who steal public funds go to jail, but Nigeria rewards them. Isaac Fayoshe and they talk so. He said quite a lot of other stuff though. But make I just quickly see whether we'll listen to a few things we'll be saying.
If they say you are corrupt, you will see the person will quickly go and hang himself and buy himself. In China, if they catch you for corruption, they will buy you themselves by the government. They will hang you and buy you. In Europe, if they find you for stealing people's money, you go to jail without even bail. In America, if they find you touch people's money, they blacklist you and send you to jail. But in Nigeria, my country, when you steal money, they say, oh yeah, bring some. You give them some, they push you back there. Oh yeah, go and steal more because you're a professor in stealing. In our country today, they use associate professor, people that are teaching our children in school to rig election. They are the one that will come and read the perfected rigging and say, associate of war. Come and read. I'm reading from Oye University. This is the result from this state. Associate professor are now associate criminals, associate corrupt association. In Nigeria today, our students, the moment they leave university to go and serve, the first job they use them to do is election. And they now teach them. They teach them how to change numbers, how to change results, how to collect bribe. And their professor, their lecturer that taught them in school will now come and read the perfected corrupt results. And we go to church, we pray all the time. God help me, God help me. No, God cannot come and help you. No, because God is looking at why are you so mumu? Why are you so mumu? Gone are the days when you hear a general. A general is a respectable person. May God, the soul of General Dekunle Fajuyi. Many others like that. Those days, they don't touch money. They are in the war front, fighting for their nation. But these generals we have now, they are in the office waiting for budgets. Waiting for budget, now sending their boys to the field to go and do whatever they can do. You see what happened to them just today? They don't buy more people. Government they don't even talk about it anymore. They are used to it. It's part of our needs. Listen to me. You go to church to pray. God is looking at you like a donkey. They have given you everything you need in life. Your money is with some people. It is time you tell them enough of this stealing. Put your feet down and get them out of the way.
Okay, all right. But meanwhile, he did not also spare Reno Mockery because Reno Mockery can compare prices of fuel for other countries than Nigeria. Here, now, wait till they tell him about that.
Reno Mockery said the cost of buying 1 liter in UK is ×3 of what you buy in Nigeria. Mr. Renokre, why you no get brain? How much is minimum wage in Nigeria? Minimum wage in Nigeria is 70,000 naira. So if I'm buying 1,400 per liter from my 70,000 naira, hear me well, Remokre. If I buy fuel for 1,400 from my 70,000, that means in a month I will able to use just 48 liters. That's what my salary can buy. That is excluding food, excluding accommodation, excluding logistics, excluding transportation. But in UK, minimum wage is £12.50. And when you do 40 hours a month, a week, 40 hours times 4 weeks, you are looking at 160 hours. When you times that, that means lowest paid in UK, the person is earning about £25,000. £25,000 a year. £25,000 a year is about 50 million naira. But 70,000 naira a year is less than 1 million naira. 70k a year times 12 months is less than 1 million naira. But £2,500 a month times 12 months will give you about 25,000 pounds. 25,000 pounds in naira today is about 50 million, 49 million a year. So, Mr. Remokre, what can I do with 70,000 in a month? And what can the minimum wage in UK do for the person in UK in a month? How much is it in naira? Remokre, they don't give you ambassador. So your brain, they don't look at inside. It's just they talk to please your master. Make you no go talk the thing where people go they think say you need to go and check yourself. How can a country that minimum wage is 70,000 be buying fuel for 1.4? And you then said, oh, Nigeria, we are enjoying. UK, they are buying ×3, where minimum wage is 5 million naira. Remo, how much did you spend for this your trip? Do you pray to be in that category of minimum?
All right, so we're coming back to this because I was in the conversation with some youths and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu special advisors and special assistants today. And this part of conversation, them somehow they address them. But make I just continue with the headlines, and we're coming back to this, I promise, very quickly. Now, moving on to other things we did for inside the headline, sharp before we go ahead. Yeah. So, heavy gridlock in Abuja as thousands attend NDC convention. Wicked governor, Edo residents slam Okpewolo for installing street lights only at his mother's burial venue, leaving nearby streets in darkness. Hey, God, I beg you. All right. Breaking NDC zones 2027 presidential ticket to the south, southern Nigeria for single 4-year term. And then politicians who campaign with rise do not deserve re-election. Your life will be mortgaged for 4 years. Primata Yodele wants. And then Primata Yodele don't talk, say, Obi and Kwankwaso cannot win election. NDC. I don't see an I not going. In my mind's eye, sorry, in your spiritual eye, you did see. Now, Tinubu government threatens World Bank over delay in loan approval disbursement. Okay. EFCC declares former Humanitarian Affairs Minister Sadiyu Farouk wanted over diversion of 746.6 million naira public funds. And P2B Senator Dixon Kwankwaso others step out in, for the NDC convention. APC forever terrified of P2B. He is not liked by politicians. Of course, Jimmy Diso, 90 talk that one. Amnesty International condemns killing of several residents in Plateau, calls for action, tags Tinubu's government utter failure. Shebi, I know they bring on a killings again now, and I don't hear them now. They see the key people, even as I know they talk about them every day. You don't hear them, Abi. 2027 election, Obi Dixon holds strategic meeting with Kwankwaso in Abuja ahead of NDC convention. Tinubu Wiki has made themselves terror to opposition. Nigerians applaud NDC over delay in announcement of party convention venue. And then your years in power, 4 years, yet Tinubu has nothing to show for it. Anyone who votes for him in 2027 will die. Prophet Michael declares, he die. Okay. Suspected NDLE operative strip and drag naked police officer through Calabar streets despite showing official ID card. Wow. Sorry about that. And Boko Haram terrorists killed several soldiers, policemen in coordinated midnight attack on 2 Yobe military bases. This is very, very sad. But let's just move ahead and see what we can cover with this other headline. Now, EFCC declares Buhari's ally I told you already wanted. Boko Haram terrorists attacked 2 military bases in Yobe, killed dozens of, if you hear dozens mean 12. So when they say dozens, it means 2 dozens. That is more than 112. 9B dozens. Now if you classify as dozens, meaning say more than 24 people upward, 9 they kill. If it be 2 dozens, will be 24. If it be 3 dozens, will be 36, like that. So dozens of our soldiers, 9 they kill. As policemen for Governor Buni's hometown attack. Oh, this is so sad. So sad. Nigerian Bar Association says stamp seal policy remains valid despite reports of court ruling. Nigeria police launch manhunt after gunmen kill couple in Kebbi community. Tension ahead of Osun governorship election as gunmen kill son of Accord Party's chieftain. And then let's see what we have here. Okay, so let's see what we have here again. Okay, some of the stories that we have here. All right, so that's about it. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we have any other story that we haven't covered. Yeah, Tinubu told me he didn't. Okay, no, not be today news, but that I cannot go read the one I not go like. Okay, so let's see. Oh yes, so back to it. APC primaries, INEC ICPC set to probe Bielsa aspirant allegedly holding 2 public offices. Nigerian Tulip International School addresses students bullying video, takes disciplinary actions. 1 person killed, over 8,000 collections at Egungu Festival, over 18,000 collection rather. Anambra enemy threatens indefinite strike if abducted doctor isn't released in 48 hours. Oh, wow. Antivirus outbreak, UK to isolate ship passengers at former COVID-19 hospital hospital facility. Insecurity in Nigeria has created more widows. I told you already. Kwankwaso said that. Court OK suit against Akwa Ibom local government area over alleged non-compliance with FOI request. That's nice. And I'm not comply with FOI, then okay, I like him. It's good. Nigerian police say, well, I saw this story today. It's really, really, really very sad. Okay. So a revolutionary, well, let's see what we have here. Atiku Abubakar pays 90 million ADC nomination fee, confirms 2027 presidential bid. So Atiku don't pay the nomination fee. So Atiku, Amechi so far don't pay for the money. That means they go dey take amounts. So no manifesto, no manifesto. No document, no manifesto. Tinubu presidency says B2B's NDC. I think I told you this yesterday. Well, some of those issues, now waiting to be said, share for inside the news. But let me go back to show you waiting to be said Nigerians they complain about for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. See the anger of some women.
da ya koma APC ya ji daɗi to shi ne yanzu za ka yi mana unkuni da kan zabo za ka yi mana babakere kwana a gidansa sai ya gagare da rabi saboda amanar Allah sai ta amanarsa amanar Allah sai ta ci shi mu da mu aka rufe kofa aka ce lalle kannun mu za mu zaba muka je muka janyo wayansu su ma ni ina da ƙuri'a 150 na bashi na ebo wasu aka basu ƙura'a 50 200 kenan ya zai mana haka aba tunumbu ka tuna fa lokacin da ka zo ce aka kai arde ne kuma aka ce kai bai rabe ne muka ce mun ji mun.
Okay, so I mean, one of the translation say her anger and say she galvanized people. I think she said she galvanized over 50 people or so to vote for Tinubu, only her, and only for the administration to turn out the way we BC turn out and say they know they safe and all of those issues. Now waiting with the complaint we should make. Now speaking about safety, equipping the prosecuted shared this horrific incident for inside Nigeria. Listen to it yourself.
Horrors that happen in Nigeria. And the video that you're about to watch is extremely grotesque. In fact, I would say viewer discretion advised, not because of what you're about to see, but because of what you're about to hear. You're about to hear the testimony of a 5-year-old boy who was taken captive by the Fulani ethnic militia. And while he was taken captive, he had his cousin killed right in front of him. Now, if that wasn't horrible enough, if that wasn't inhumane enough, what they did next was unthinkable. They then forced this young 5-year-old boy to eat the flesh. Yes, you heard that right. To eat the flesh of his cousin. This is a problem. This is horrific what's happening. And we must make it stop. We have to stop the persecution in Nigeria. So please listen while you hear this atrocity that happened under the hands of the Fulani ethnic militia.
Eat. Or what did they give them to eat?
They kill one of us and gave them the human being flesh to eat. So when they gave to them, this boy here ate his own. So when the boy ate, the Fulani people told them that if somebody did anything, either shit or vomit, they are going to kill all of us.
ETP is stepping up, and we're helping the survivors of that camp. We're helping out this young boy. We're taking care of all of their basic necessities, housing, and everything else that comes with that. If you want to help today, to help people just like this young boy, you can donate today at equippingthepersecuted.org. Once again, that's equippingthepersecuted.org. Put your feet, your boots on the ground in Nigeria with us.
So, things like this, now waiting to wonder me about us Nigerians. How is it that a man will get a different skin color from our own, we live thousands of miles away from us, would they more concerned about the plight of people for our own country past us where they live for inside the country? I'm sorry to say, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former President Muhammadu Buhari, as the commanders and chief security officers of this country, are you guys going to say that you've never heard a story like this before? That people are tortured in this horrific cannibalistic manner. And I never hear them before. Oh, no, about it today, US. You go see vice president and the secretary and all that. So after all this seminar and this meeting, will Nuhu Ribadu say he's unaware of this kind of conversation, this kind of thing, this kind of atrocities? And if we know and we're helpless, or maybe there's nothing we could do about it, okay, waiting be the plans to even ensure the rehabilitation of these people who face this issue. How can you give a child a human flesh to eat, and you think that boy's life will ever remain the same? And you think that boy does not desire rehabilitation and purging, both in spirit and in soul and body? And then we rather will spend money on the people who caused him this pain than spend this money on them. After go say na the Igbo people na in the cause am. So the same Igbo people will put us for this trouble and then they try help us. I mean, you have a man like Mike Arnold at educating hundreds of Nigerian students, children for free. Hundreds of Nigerian misplaced children for free on his bill. And he will tell you he's not a rich man, saying that they even feel buy his own groceries and all that complete because it is spent in money to rehabilitate Nigerian children. You know, one of the ways to also change their mindset based on what they don't experience, now by education. And that's part of what Mike Arnold says he's doing with educating the children. And meanwhile, most of these kids, if not for his intervention, they may not even have school to attend though. But would rather go spend that money to rehabilitate Boko Haram. But meanwhile, the people will actually need grooming. Because do you know what it is like, what it means to leave the minds of these young people who don't face this thing vacant without filling them with something else? You know what's in go day their mind. You know what they go become in future if you know occupy and capture that mind. And we have a country. So, dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in case people would advise you for security, need to advise you well. These are the areas where BC people need you to step on. I know, say you think, say, now your political allies, them, they do them to use paint you bad. But if they don't want to paint you bad, sir, please help us shame them. Help us shame them by showing humanity. Help us shame them by showing empathy. Please care for the lives of the people who have been displaced. Care, especially the young, the children, and the women, because most of them are children and women, full IDP camps. Most of the women, they don't turn widow for their communities. Please help us rehabilitate as we pay for the rehabilitation with our own taxpayers' money of the Boko Haram people who put them in this condition. Please help us rehabilitate the young people like this. Please help us rehabilitate the victims, because it is painful that you go release the people then way be say do them this thing to enter inside their society back. But meanwhile, the people who didn't cause this pain cannot even afford to go back to their homes anymore. Well, make I take you back to conversation we get to do with Tinubu assistant and some Nigerian youths them earlier today. Take a listen.
A $1,000 today, or in 2026, or a $1,000 in 2015.
A decent, a modest family will feed for several days with 10,000 naira.
For me, even though he had touched a lot of the parts I wanted to ask, but I'll just take.
So did you hear what he said? By the way, that's Tokwe Faswa, where he basically they get this conversation with one of Tinubu special assistants, as it were. Did you hear that a moderate family can feed for 10,000? Hey, God, they know how much things they cost for market.
$1,000 today, or in 2026, or a $1,000 in 2015.
A decent, a modest family will feed for several days with 10,000 naira.
For me,
Tokwe Faswa, I put it to you that no family can feed 3 times a day. In fact, 2 times a day. 2 times a day. If they don't get any ingredients for house, no family go feed chop food 2 times a day for 5 days with 10,000 naira. I put it to you, no matter how they manage it. I challenge you to come and do the cost. I be woman. Come and do the cost analysis and the help us make you know what's in a one chop. What's in a one chop? 1 tuber of yam, the least to go buy tuber of yam na 2,500, 3,000, 4,000. That's a small one. So if you not even reach a family, you say a modest family. What's the definition of modest family? Make them get kwashoko. We're sorry,
Even though he has touched a lot of the parts I wanted to ask, but I'll just take two of us. First, when you talk about, for a person like you, an economist, when you talk about the mindset, I get worried because I feel like you are now beginning to spiritualize the issues in Nigeria. When you say mindset, because it's not actually supposed to be a mindset, it's a reality. We live in a reality, not a thing of mindset. You can't tell us to build, we can't religionalize what is happening to say get faith. So it's not a mindset thing. It is a reality that Nigerians want to see, a transformation of policies. So do you think, first, when you say mindset, are you spiritualizing it? Number two, I want to ask you, sir, would you rather prefer a $1,000 today or in 2026 or a $1,000 in 2015? And why would you prefer each of this year, either in 2026 or in 2015? $1,000.
Thank you. Said in dollars. I just answered that guy that said, you know, how well are we doing in dollars? First of all, we are not in the US. Everybody has to deal with his own currency. That's what is called purchasing power parity. Okay? You ask the question, I'm going to answer. That's what is called purchasing power parity. $10 will go so far in this country, but in the US you can do very little with it. $10 is 13,000, or how much is that? Maybe 14,000 naira. You know? Why? How will you do that? Please, I'm not addressing those of you who you eat your breakfast in Abuja Continental. You eat your lunch in or you go to Italy. I'm not talking about Italy. Excuse me. If you know your hello, hi. You will know how to cut your coat according to your clothes. What I'm saying is, you can go to market, and I go to the market too. I have customers in tobacco market. I have customers in tobacco market. I have customers in Wuse market. I like shopping. I like going to the market. I test things. Okay, you can buy food stuff which you cook at home. With that, and cut your clothes according to your size. That's what I'm saying.
How do you cut your coat according to your size that will make 10,000 naira feed a family for 10 days? Even one human being, 10,000 never feed it for 10 days. Do you know what? You know the time when you talk. You know what's the time they talk? Hey, God, I beg you. All right.
I know things are expensive. More expensive than they were. More expensive than they were before. But please, I think what we should say is this. If we want sensation, yes, government will never win. Sometimes I wonder why people bother to want to come to government, including myself. You know, because it's a no-win-win, it's a no-win thing. Government will never be able to satisfy everybody. And depending on how belligerent we want to be, we will never even hear what government is saying. But like I'm saying, it is not El Dorado yet. We're not there yet. We're not solving everybody's problem. But I've said this, every one of us here.
Okay, so I mean that's one of the things he had to say earlier today. I think they also. I think there's another conversation with him. Let's take a listen.
Fact check me. There has never been a time in the history of our country where we had 140 million people who the poverty is used to have the poverty of I don't have money. You now have poverty of insecurity. Absolutely delighted to meet my Facebook friend of maybe 12 years, Mr. Kwankwaso. Doctor. Yes,
not honorary.
PhD. Kwankwaso PhD. A few things I need to mention because these are very heavily debated issues. I took notes when we were having your conversation. The primary purpose of government is security and welfare of citizens. And any government whose policies are not geared towards the security and welfare of citizens is probably not doing the right thing. And I'll give you a few numbers to back this. The three major economic policy of this government is 1, removal of fuel subsidy, 2, removal of the backing of forex, and 3, the new tax policy. Which of this policy can you, in all fairness, say that answers the security and welfare question that is enshrined in the Constitution that the President swore to to uphold. Next, as we speak today, Nigeria has about 140 million people multidimensionally poor. That's according to the World Bank. On top of that, we have 30 million people living in hunger. There has never been a time in history, please fact check me, there has never been a time in the history of our country where we had 140 million people who the poverty is, you used to have the poverty of I don't have money. You now have poverty of insecurity. You now have poverty of safety, because multidimensional poverty would mean that apart from not only having money, you don't even have what to eat. We grew up to meet poor grandparents who, despite not having money, had food.
They had farms.
They had farms that brought
have
food.
money.
But because of insecurity, most people no longer go. So that I don't take up for the end, I want to ask, what are the specific policies of this government that is answering the security and welfare question? And when I say security, I'm not only talking about gun and rifle security. I'm talking of food security, financial security, and every other form of security.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Around security and welfare, that is the key concern of every government, or should be. So when you look at, but you made a few errors actually. So when you look at the three policies, which one, how does it affect the common man in Nigeria? Sorry, you know, the key way it affects the common, the one that actually affects the common man actively the most is the one on taxes. Because on that tax one, we increased the tax-free salary of every Nigerian to a minimum of 1 million. So even though that most of you, including my friend that is an employer of labor, who took
I don't want us to keep talking about that. What Nigeria's full lies are. But let's get straight to the conversation. So, Danjuma, good evening and welcome. Yeah, so I mean, while we're still talking about this, there was a town hall meeting in by News Central Television, and the revelation. In fact, make a look what I could take more of waiting top of us and talk.
Wait, when you say no, the minimum wage cannot buy a bag of rice. You see, now the thing is this: a minimum wage earner is the very basic of everybody. That's why youth corpers are minimum wage. Because as a youth corper, you are not working yet. The government is not. You are an intern. You are an intern, and as an intern, I mean, somebody comes to say, "Can you imagine? I'm on minimum wage. I have 6 children. You're done for. You did yourself." You're on minimum wage. One man came and said he had 70,000. He has 6 children. You fucked yourself. I'm sorry. Apologies for my French. You know, but he messed himself up. 6 children on 70,000 naira. You know, so that cannot be minimum wage. People lie a lot in order to gain traction on social media. Okay, but of course there are people who have 6 children and have 70,000 every month. Well, so the government has said that 70,000 and below, 80,000 and below, no taxes, and also for businesses. Can you imagine? For the first time ever, you know, you mentioned for the first time ever people are too poor. I disagree though, but for the first time ever, government is saying that any business turning over 100 million naira and below will go tax-free. Somehow, most of you don't know. You are not aware. Are you aware? Are you aware? Okay, let me repeat it. Hello. Government said that any business with a turnover of 100 million naira per annum and below, how much is that every month? That's about 8 million naira every month. 8.5 million naira, that's all your business. Nobody should near you for tax. If they near you, no VAT, zero VAT, zero company income tax. Okay? Yeah, the restaurant is to collect VAT. You are buying a food of 10,000 from a restaurant. They are a big cost company. They are turning over more than 100 million. They will take VAT from you. However, mind you, when they take VAT from you, the problem is, will Nigerians collect the VAT and remit? Another problem. The director will eat the money. But if you see, we are looking for evidence that people will collect VAT. That is stealing. If you collect VAT and you don't remit to government, okay? So that's by every stretch, 100%.
All right. Okay. So let's forget about that now. Please, Stewart, you're welcome. MC, welcome. Kezia, you're welcome. So Just before we round
Yeah,
up, I started
thank you,
your,
Precious.
your thoughts on this conversation. There was, I don't want to say a heartbreaking conversation during the New Central town hall meeting in Middle Belt. Take a listen.
First class chief. And up till date, not one of them has been prosecuted. Right? The government has not even seen it necessary to replace our chief. That is how badly we have been insulted as a people and we have been disregarded. Right? The question is, why does this continue? And yes, I can be politically correct here and tell you it's insecurity or farmer-header clash. But it's a lie. There is no such thing. The truth of the matter is that there is an invasion of Nigeria by Fulani. That's the truth. That's simple. Until and unless that is clearly stated, a solution will never be found. If you say it's a lie, I'll ask you this. If you have cancer as a person and you go to the hospital and the doctor keeps giving you vitamin C, do you think you're going to get better? The problem is there is a refusal to state the problem for what it is. All of these are symptoms: insecurity, kidnapping, banditry. Of course it will happen. If my people keep seeing you arresting a Fulani man and releasing him, arresting and releasing him, and then at the end of the day, when he kills these armed forces personnel, who when they die, their family can't even access their benefits, you take him for a holiday in a special resort, have a party for him, and reward him with money after. What do you think will happen? Will this problem end? So let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not deceive ourselves. I thank one of my mothers here for saying it. Yes, we know that there's a global Islamic agenda for takeover. But then how does it translate in Nigeria? It translates as a continuation of the Ottoman Danfodio jihad. That is it. Simple. Right? Let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not be politically correct here. And do you know why that is? I keep insisting, if we don't address it, we will not solve it. How did this happen? Why would invaders, why would immigrants come here and justify that the reason we're being killed is because we refuse to make them counselors? And we all, how does it sound? Let me say this, in case our big men here, respectfully, our officers here will not say it, in case the government will not say it, an immigrant will never be an indigene. Let's state it clearly. My father here just returned from the UK. I'm sure a lot of you went to the US. Even President Trump does not claim to be an indigene of America. Right? So why will someone come to Nigeria and say he must be an indigene of Nigeria? All you need to do is Google your phones. What is the origin of Fulani? We know where they are from. So if you want indigene rights, go back to where you're from. Simple. The law must apply in Nigeria.
Right. So
Rule
yeah,
of
at
law
the earlier part, I
must.
think my staff incidentally cut it off. He was saying that these guys killed their chiefs. Until now, those people who killed the chiefs, they never arrest or prosecute any of them. That is, you come to people's ancestral home and kill their traditional ruler, and nothing don't happen yet still now. Guys, you're welcome, please. Sincere apologies if these things irk me a bit so much. Sorry, forgive me, but it's just a bit bizarre that we live in a very we make very abnormal situations and happenings seem a bit normal. It's I don't know how to phantom it. I don't know how to even react to it. Welcome, KZ. Welcome to Waidanjuma. MC, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
KZ, let
you.
me let you shoot first. Let me let you shoot first. Go ahead, please, with your reaction.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Precious, and thank you,
Welcome.
Tiwa Dajuma, and fellow guest. Madam Precious, see,
Sir?
when I hear all of this, I don't even know how to, comprehend the whole thing, right? Because it aches my heart to find out that our leaders are so insensitive, to the plight of ordinary Nigerians that like you begin to wonder, is it like something possessed these people? And forgive me if I'm coming from a religious background in this case, right? Because how can you hear of those kind of horrific stories, yet it will not touch you to address certain things that are happening in this country that has gone beyond any normal human being comprehension? Now, let me give us an example, right? President Tinubu said some time ago that it was his those that want to unseat him that are responsible for the
Yes.
insecurity.
Mm.
See, where I say that these guys are so very insensitive. Now, let's go back to 2015 when it was the turn of Jonathan, right? And Tinubu was at the forefront of the people that we are castigating to Jonathan, that was doing all manner of things, saying all manner of things, calling him all manner of names with the wife, simply because they say he's not able to get insecurity, at the barest minimum at that at that material time, right? Now you want to tell me that you, as the commander-in-chief, all of a sudden you are not able to take care of the ordinary Nigerian populace, being the primary responsibility of the government. Now, if you say that it was the opposition that we are, or rather the people that wanted to unseat you that are responsible for that, now that begs to ask the question, maybe it's true that you guys were the people that actually sponsored this carnage in Nigeria, because you are in opposition then, and there has been some very heavy allegation regarding the folks that made up the APC. Who will I name and leave the other? Is it Matawale? Is it the vice president that harbored a known terrorist in the government in their government house? Who will I call and leave the other? Is it the former minister of what's it called? Digital something? I can't remember. The one that was crying on TV yesterday or the other day that they didn't give him from. These are people that we know that they have spoken favorably for and on behalf of these terrorists. These are the people that we know that they give these guys moral support. These are the people that we know that they've given these guys every kind of support that you can ever think of. They call them brothers. Now, this government has no right to actually prosecute anybody for any crime whatsoever, ranging from armed robbery to anything. Why you are rehabilitating people that actually spill human blood in this country? It goes beyond my imagination what is happening in our country. I remember what I told you the other time. I said the only reason why these people, these folks, are not willing to let Obi be on the ballot was because they know that this guy is going to be out there, he's going to talk, he's going to ask people, he's going to interact with people, he's going to empathize with people, unlike what they are doing. And for crying out loud, they don't have the energy to do that. The only people that he can send are the most that he's sending, like this guy that came to insult our collective intelligence, to tell us that 10,000 naira can feed a decent family. Let me even give him a benefit of that 10,000 naira can feed an individual for 5 days. Not even a decent family. Can 10,000 naira, without you having anything in the house, 10,000 naira will feed you for 1 week in today's Nigeria? You see, when we say that these guys are disconnected from reality, look no further than what they are spilling from their own mouth. They are the people making, they are digging the hole, wherein they will fall in. Because it's not a question of people saying it. It's not a question of Precious saying it. It's not a question of T.Y. Danjuma saying it. It's a question of what is coming out of their mouth every single day. Is a pity. And I believe that Nigeria will be okay. I rest my case for that.
Okay, go ahead, please. Sorry. T.Y. Danjuma, the elder statesman now. MC, go ahead, please. Black Gold, you're welcome.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening or good morning, everybody. So, depending where you're watching from. Precious is a very simple issue. You know, I always say the country has no leadership. There's a question mark. You know, when the head is rotty, then the body as well, they can do whatever they like. So, like I said last time, you know, criminals, you know, when armed robbers they went on robbery, so they go steal. So now, with the one way they share the thing among themselves, the ones who are not satisfied, they fight. Say this one will you give me in not reach. So Nigeria situation today, that is the case. Because you see that whether na fashion or it's in a car where they call itself doctor, I don't know who give that one doctor. Those are people who they pursue for America. Where they say America rejects them. Then they call Nigeria, they call they do nonsense. If you see
That's
every
not
one of
true.
this,
You have evidence to that. You get
yeah.
evidence. Say them for sure.
We are not saying it, but person way get business, we get waiting they do, we get investment. We they, you know go get time, go they run follow politicians, yes, then go they deceive, go they gaslight Nigerians. People will get things where they do, we focus on. Like it go leave what they do. Like you get one that one they go they say come off for what it come off for the same America. It's saying that the governor I think that one has to do something with those states. Saying that the governor invite them come. If they go they rubbish itself. So you know the truth of the matter is here. The kind of people that are in this present administration, the kind of people in short, I don't know. It's like where they brought them from, the kind of education these people got, the kind of where they got their education from, or in short, is heartbreaking. So that is why we are talking that the Nigerians should wake up and smell these people from afar and chase them out. Because these are not the kind of people you want as your leaders. So when you look at this whole thing, there's a question mark because the people now look the government that the so-called the administration the so-called the other day the rubbish that were coming from the mouth like I always say that the Aso Rock or whatever now the people occupying it there is like that place is more like I don't know what you call it, a care home. Maybe they are there as they just went there to relax, or the same person in question that we say we be the leader. Because when you look at the guy don't old, he go say he don't need stress, he don't need anything wanna learn wanna do. Make it just of it, just making just stay there. So hey, anything wanna they like, even though the country they born, he not consign them. After all, he has said to you guys that I think they say now he buy the presidency. Now buy him. So he not win election. So now through window they say he follow enter. Abi. So anything he like, so he do. So because the people vote for him, now the people really put him there, definitely he go dey conscious. He go dey scared of the people. I think I was monitoring the UK election, the local election that just finished now. You see the government now. The government since yesterday, the government they restless, fire. Even within their party, they pass fire for make the leader make it resign. Is restless because the way the people take flog the government. They flog the government. So that is what that's what we're talking. That's democracy. So Nigeria should be able to exercise their rights because these people feel that they can do whatever they like and they will get away with it, no question asked. But the day they know that if they do anything that is even out of that is above the law, that is out of context, they know they will be held accountable for it. You will see these people will see tight. Then nobody will just come from somewhere. He will say he wants to take over seats. But from the day Nigeria stand up and start holding these people accountable, you will see changes will start. And I pray Nigeria will be okay. Let's see 2027 what happens. So that's it.
All right, thank you. T.Y. Danjuma. But before you go, no vex. Make I give Black Gold the opportunity. She should be woman, man, and no vex. Let me cheat.
Yes, so Una, good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening. Good
Good
evening and good morning, depending where you are. Me, I did Dallas, though.
You're welcome.
So, yes, Precious. One thing I observed on this your platform is that that not where the problem of insecurity they most.
Mm-hmm.
You never invite any northerner may come here because na their matter, na their wahala, na we way from south.
That's not
They
true.
talk.
You're not fair to me.
No,
if you
I
say
never
that.
see now. You know, sir, they
See
follow
why
you
that
up.
Juma
I
tell
love your
am.
program well,
See
well.
why tell am. So that
And
I don't even invite. I don't even invite people.
hold on now. I get, you know, say,
You
you know,
don't
say,
invite
you know,
people
say,
from Goza now. You don't invite
Even
people from
people
pressure.
Bolaji. You don't invite
happen. Self.
you
Bolaji
don't people from
na
Jos.
northern name. Bolaji na northern name.
It's from
No
the
be
north.
northern name.
It's
No,
from the north.
Bolaji.
No, madam, calm
Bolaji.
down. Now don't argue first.
It's from the north.
You're arguing without knowing. I'm sorry.
When can they answer Bolaji now?
He's from Kwara State. He's northern Nigeria. But apart
Hello,
from
my
that one, even I
hello,
have
my sister.
invited people who are
She don't
direct
invite so
victims
many
of this.
people. Even
You don't invite people from
most of the
Goza.
victims,
You don't
even the
invite people from
victims,
Yewata.
he don't bring so many of them. So let me
You
say,
don't invite people from
go back,
Jos.
go watch most of the videos.
Okay,
You will see
Mona
everything there.
no
Okay,
verse.
she has done
Mona
so
no
already.
verse.
Please.
Mona no verse. I love my
Okay,
sister
thank you.
Paso now, if not that one. But the thing be
I
say,
agree. So, but we just need to tell
I
you the truth
never,
and put everything right.
hold on now, hold
So,
on. Oh God, just calm down. Your blood they hot. See,
no vex too. No vex.
you know, say I put you on notification anytime where you do program. Maybe I go there busy with clients. Maybe that one pass me. I never see them. But waiting at the talk.
And
You see,
just for
it's
clarification, most of these people have invited them more than once in this platform.
okay,
Both from
no
Borno,
wahala.
both from
Make
Plateau,
them they come up.
inside the IDPs have invited
I
them more
remember
than once.
one way waiting with that guy name David attacked that day. That day my blood they boil. It be
That
like
was
say my
that was like the third time he was coming. That man was coming to my flat.
really
Two times
just like say
before then.
my grab David and slap him. Forgive me.
Oh, you know go slap
You know,
anybody.
yeah, I no go slap him. Now your opinion be that.
Mhm.
So waiting happen be say, you know, northern Nigeria is very porous. And we away from south, we are crusader for their safety. And now you don't they spread to even other parts of Nigeria. I remember those days. I think now we can even block them. Say make them no enter. They trailer truck. Precious, if you see them, fear go catch you. Looking very haggard. You go, they say, where these
But
people?
they don't full on a River State now. Now be our River State now. They don't full everywhere now. Now you never hear.
Jesus Christ. You now you see them now. Maybe this way we
A
take come
lawyer
up.
they here where they talk. One of our Ogoni brother lawyer they talk here. How even his own farm gone.
Can you imagine?
Then deal with you for your farm. That is their invading farms. He said
Can
it
you
in
imagine? Thank God, sir, from water. You know, say, me, I be bacana girl. If
So
you cross,
they get to cross
if you
water before
cross,
they reach
if you
you.
cross, we go throw you, put inside salt water, sharp. So that's an no-go area. But waiting they happen. The other guy where they talk about minimum wage 70,000 naira in they make mouth like say na money. Precious, you know how much from that para me, I believe in witness. Na me, my own testimony. You know how you say tell me at the shame. I say sometimes the app go ask me what do you do. I will come update my profile to show say I dey see the I you know say health job here dey na everyday work. So the government believes say you know you are working out every day, so they no will come begin they say they do some kind scheme. Me self dey shame if you see the total of naira no dollar wey I don send, no be one app, no be two app, 2 9, just to make sure say my family dey standard, make dem eat food. If you see the fuel money wey I dey spend, Precious, hey, that country is something else. So when people begin they come, they talk about Tinubu is doing the me, I go come they ask myself, I be this people they no even live for that country. If me they say, I tell you say una problem they affect my dollar. I go collect paycheck every 2 weeks. I go comot. In short, I plan them. If not, it go even hard me to pay my rent for America here. You understand me? Una problem they chop my dollar. If they chop, if they eat am. Waiting diaspora they remit for Niger. oh my God, if no be us, that country for don't close down. Maybe by now, everybody the raw hater scatter. So make when they come here, some people go come begin they tell Nigerian story. They speak BB grammar, we no get head. Where most of them they for abroad, they do Yahoo work. Many of them where they follow politicians. That the ones when no agree go do warehouse work. They won't be big boy for another man country. So they feel say the easiest way not to follow corrupt politicians back home. They run around, they speak grammar. They are lazy youths. They no fit withstand the system abroad because the policy they here, you no go behave anyhow. They even drive motor. You thousands of cars go they pass, you no go hear one horn blow. Everybody know where they go. Everybody, because you are afraid of the police, you are afraid of one wahala. They go, if for here you blow horn anyhow, they go to say you don't decrease. You no go see police for traffic junction, they check boot, they do this, they do that, they make people pass all those. You obey rules. They get put. What stops Nigerians from doing the right thing for God's sake? We think we do them. We come from that country. We think we do them. So now make this NDC will come out now. I don't watch, most of them, like 80% of them, they're now young people. Anything we go make these old people begin give them problem. If I see how to swear for them every day, I would swear for them because we are tired of these old folks. They should just go home. Let them go home. We are tired. They've been there. Both the ones where they read for history. Say, Precious, say, when I did primary school,
okay,
and they give us history of Obasanjo, this, and like he say, Obasanjo don't buy tete. Now, when I can't get sense, I say, this man, when they tell me for history for elementary school, so in their life, and like, no. So some of these guys, they should face off with the time. Now, millennium time be this. Article them. Let them just go home, relax, keep quiet. They genuine to themselves. Advise the young people to go into politics. Advise them on the right path. Not be all this confusion. They don't infiltrate the whole system. Everywhere they smear. When I dey here, they see South Africa, they drive Nigeria. They go say, you come like say Nigeria na one kind jungle, giant of Africa. Some of them never cross their border for one day. They don't even know how Nigeria big rich. That we are wealthy people, only that we love to travel. We are wealthy people. Now our leaders then just, if they attack our leaders, no mean say, now so we poor rich. So then we from the other part of the world go to say, oh, these people hungry, don't kill them. No, we are trying to strengthen democracy in our country. Now we strong past for that whole continent. So when I can't see all these, countries where just, I think it's even abroad here, other people away from Africa, they need to match us. Then they respect us. They know say Niger people, our brain, like na computer, we like, feed better for work. We too get sense. Even when they come with their for abroad, they not like us. Other African, our brothers and sisters for Africa, they not like us. You know why they not like us?
We think you're too competitive.
Because yes, we know what with it. And if you set trap for us here, before you know, we don't understand you. We don't play down. We still maintain that job they go. Me, I be living testimony. I know how it be. So I think God beg all of us, even the media, anything we get to do with NDC, let's just encourage them. Let's see if we can change. Like you were talking about if article no join. There's one guy that was talking that you just forecast that guy was saying if article no join. You played the guy's interview, say NDC no will no be true. Then they 4-way contest 2023 and 2 don't merge. Even part of article self don't come NDC. So only those two people put together go beat Tinubu. Only those two people without Atiku. Then go beat Tinubu. So make we leave. And you know, say now Tinubu now don't try and fail. They don't already see incapacity. See say na hunger, na him put Nigeria into. Na lies, confusion, intimidation, all those things na him put Nigeria into. So he don't even lose some of the citizens. You understand me? So the result of 2023 cannot be the one of 2024. This 2027 will be higher than.
All right.
In short, the numbers go there so much where we say even INEC and Tinubu no go feel rig and then go confused.
You sure? All right, thank you. I like it.
I did very sure.
Thank you so much. You know, see money. You know, not for Nigeria. Now money that they use run election. I remember saying to be need to give shit and you know get money.
No, this one not be money. No, I no fee collect 20,000. Then I will come leave you for 4 years. You give me 100,000. Even when you give me 1 million naira. 1 million. No, hold on. Wait, even say I no go come back, but I get family. My heart dey Niger. You are being celebrated in your country and being tolerated in a foreign country. So there's no place like home.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I get a lot to talk, but make her they keep quiet. So you see the way they do on for body, I mean, for the problem within Nigeria to weigh on a minimum wage for that side down, then imagine waiting where we within Nigeria they face. There is no day that some of us when they help one way or the other to people here. It's even worse because once people just see you and feel like they, especially for somebody like me, will be a bit of a public person. Every minute you receive help, every minute, and there are most of them you cannot say no to, especially when it comes from people who you respect so much. You go just the one that say, this my bros go ask me something for no give them. That is how bad it is. Thank you for highlighting that. T.Y. Danjuma, make I let you step in.
Greetings, precious. How you doing? It's morning, eh? Good morning.
Welcome. Not true. Not morning. Good morning. Welcome. It's past 1
Yeah.
a.m. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for all the trouble you are taking. We distress you too much. No vex.
Thank you. No wahala. Thank you, sir.
All for our country.
Not pity for me. Now it's Tinubu talk. Like Tinubu, don't pity for me. I asked for this job. Go ahead.
Greetings, Black Gold, and greetings, MC. You know, they don't talk.
Thank you, Juma.
Yeah, waiting we go talk again.
Thank you, T.Y.
Thank you. I think we know all the problems. I think this time now to walk the talk. So there's an opportunity for us come 2027, but now the work begins now. So we have to do the work. We have to walk the talk. I think that's also because if you begin to think about the things where they happen for Nigeria, I don't know any country where this kind of thing they happen. It's as if I think one thing will stand out clearly be say they know the truth, they don't want to talk the truth. So I watch Fashoa they talk. You see how they sweat. Here they sweat. Because you know, and then you see the people. No, because they sweat for head. Because they for head. He sweat in head, they sweat. You know, say when they take this is the mopping and this. Nobody there where they there. We praise we praise in government or the way they praise. He has to make sure that he justifies his pay. So that's what he's doing. But everybody knows that we don't stand up for this government now denialism. They could deny, they could deny everything, deny their mother, deny their father, deny everything. So I don't think in what has terrorism got to do with killing somebody and asking them to eat the raw meat? That's what I mean. You can see the extent to which this whole thing has degenerated. Nobody's talking about it. And instead, where they go, they blame the people where they do this thing, they blame the Igbo person. Why talk? Why should you say it? You are not addressing the root cause of this thing. And then that kind of person tomorrow you forgive him, you bring him to society. The person when he kill him, picking go they see him in the same society. You rehabilitate that person. The person who they destroy, who they kill, you know, go rehabilitate them. That's not a country. So that's why anybody will believe say they're human being, there's absolutely no need. Well, we can't stand up and say, okay, these 4 years we don't see. Even the promises where you make, you know, keep. That alone is an indictment. So there's absolutely no reason why people not go stand to say enough is enough, make you go, you don't try. Go and enjoy your retirement. If they collect money for state, if they collect money for federal, only you want. You don't collect half of your state for pocket. All the contract rules, they do, you know, they follow procedure. All the procurement rules. You just call billions where you go award. No bidding, no contract. You go award them to your in-law. Foreigner, they control you. And they tell you what you go do. Go loose and shaguri. All of them control you. It's sad. And you won't give contract, you give to China. You know, go through, you know, the normal procurement procedure. But Dangote is there. Dangote is there. He put down 500 billion that he wanted when Yaradua was there to turn around in the refinery. Of course, they cancelled it. They are giving it to China. The technology is not Chinese technology. The technology is European technology. So what is China going to do there? And the thing don't do obsolete itself. But they have to spend money. They have to spend money. How much is it rocket science? How much does it take to turn around the refinery or to build a new one? Dangote has just taught us that it's possible, it's doable. The same thing with power. So it's only foreigners that can help us with our foreigners will help us with our railways. Foreigners will help us with
Even
our
foreigners for
taxes.
real estate license and real estate business can handle our refinery better than us. We get
But
years for
you see,
refinery. So that tells you.
your Tinkan port, your Snake Island port, your roads, we can't build. Even Julius Berger, assuming say nobody fit get here, we fit do, and Julius Berger no fit do am. It didn't go through bidding. Everybody they look. Nobody fit challenge to say no. This is not this is not how things are done. So you have an emperor, and nobody can challenge you. If you challenge them, he put you inside jail like Erufai. Nobody can say anything. It's so I think enough of the talking. We don't talk rich. All this one where they happen, where is your president? You don't hear them. You don't see him for video. And yet now your money now you take the pen. They go, you know where he is today. But the person where they talk, can you imagine? The person, your president is out of the country and things are happening. Nobody cares. Nobody is even talking anything. Nobody knows where he is.
Okay, so T.Y. Danjuma, the question now be say, you know, say Atiku Abubakar don't buy for money. 90 million naira. Chibika don't buy from 90 million naira.
Hayatuddin don't buy too.
Two of them against only one southerner for now, so far, right? How you see the ADC playing that, especially now, tomorrow, I mean today, at the deadline of submitting their register, and then by the end of this month, they're supposed to submit they're supposed to do their primaries. How you think Sitting will survive, especially with this case with Bala Nafiu? Reason I'm asking is because you know what the judiciary can be like if since they don't postpone that case indefinitely. What do you think will happen? What do you think will be the fate of ADC?
First of all, you know, I don't tell you, but you say you have problems with playing Fayoshe's various interviews before the election in 2023 and the various other appearances after recent when he was speaking about Obi and ADC. ADC is dead. ADC is dead. And I think Fayoshe was prophetic. Why do I say he's dead? First of all, Fayoshe said there's nobody of consequence there. People, when you talk and people, they say, that's an overstatement. Now, how can you say that kind of, what of this guy, what of this one? You know. The glory has long departed from ADC. The glory don't depart. You know when Eli, when they for Bible, when they kill Eli, they kill his sons and so on. They take the ark and all that kind of stuff. And then his daughter-in-law, when they pregnant, come born prematurely, can't give the child name Ichabod. The glory has departed from his birth. The glory has long departed from ADC. And you can see it. You can see the reaction. That's why they won't cut off, almost cut, if they get knife, cut off Obi's neck. But you see, their reaction be like chicken with knife cut in neck. Instead of quarreling with the knife, it's quarreling with the ground. So that's the solution. ABC is finished. Okay, now they don't leave them. Why are you challenging Obi now? They say don't leave the team for you. Obi is the problem. They don't leave the team for you now. So what's his name? My friend Bolaji say they can hear the sigh of relief. The man where they cause the problem don't go. So Amechi is there now, your brother, your uncle is there to battle it out with at least 2 people now. We don't know how many other people will come. Where is the time? They haven't done anything. All these things where they do, supposing the judgment come out. In any case, they don't have time. So they are hamstring with time. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. Very likely it may be negative. And so supposing it's negative, let us look at it from that direction. So, everything go against ADC. Or those people, they try to deregister ADC, they succeed. Because it's possible. So what happens? So Obi was smart. Obi was like, what people they call Obage Bungwe. So
But
he knew of the plan.
do you think the Northerners will even back out? Because it's clear now, it's just a bit more clearer that one of the things with the vex and past now, see, they had actually all planned to subtly take back power, or Northerners wanted to use ADC to take back power, and Obi come did like say won't scuttle the thing. So what do you think? Do you think they would back down? Because Atiku went on to buy his tickets, and Amechi is buying Hayatuddin as board. So even if court no doing, say they don't talk and say no matter what happen, they must say for that ballot. They said it. So what do you think would happen?
Unless Joash, in Igbo it means refuse a lie. Unless you refuse to tell a lie. Otherwise, from what you are saying, you don't fly kite. Say all this one way DC they do. Supposing the court can say, ADC, you are wrong. What happens? Everything they don't do before, nothing. So they are gone.
Sorry, just a quick one. The only way, because Atiku is ADC. ADC is Atiku. So the only way Atiku can redeem himself now, or he can even retain a little bit of a respect that is left, can even retain it, is just to support Peter Obi. That's the only thing. That's the only way. That's the only way out. Nothing more, nothing less. Because they are trapped for both sides. If you look at the four corners, they are trapped. Even the Amechi, everyone. If they will even have a little respect left, they should just support Peter Obi. That's all.
Well, that's one way to look at it. But you see,
like that, oh no.
But for this
everything is
one,
free.
but on this issue now, issue regarding 2027, that is the only way out from them because they're done. It's done and dusted.
What makes you think they're done? Now you done them. You
No,
them.
it can't be empty.
Everybody can see it now. Nigerians do not want these people anymore. Nigerians do not want them. Okay. Why are they coming out crying like a baby? Look at Kenneth Okonkwo living in bondage, crying like a baby, They took the bottle out of his mouth. They took milk out of his mouth. Since Obi left, he has been going from one station to another station, crying like a baby. So it's out there already. Even the Dino Menaye, that one is a little bit that one is a little bit civilized. That one has kept quiet. He has. I think that one only make noise once or twice. Then that one look for a place and go and hide himself. So I've been meaning to ask. Even this David Mai that has been opening his mouth, talking rubbish since then. Have you seen these people speak anymore? Did you see them even cough again? for this past day, did you see any one of them open their mouth again to speak? So, Precious, it is a done deal. The only way, if Atiku will even retain a little bit of respect, the way everything is now, is to come out wholeheartedly, say, Peter Obi, I support you. I will back you in all way through. That's the only way out for him now.
Well,
So if they still don't, it's up to them. So Nigerians do not even want these people. That's it.
I think the ball is in the court of Nigerians right now. I don't think anything can happen. Nigerian politics. You can't read it and say with 100% certainty that this is the direction where you go. You can't. I'm sure that right now a lot of consultations are going on. I think the greatest mistake the opposition will make now, in spite of the challenges now, in spite of the way things have turned out, if they decide to remain disunited, that means they have not learned from 2023.
Yeah.
I think whether it's ADC, whether it's PRP, whether it's Accord, all these parties. I mean, there are those who are pro the ruling party. But if they can subsume their own personal interests and look more at the unity of the country and look more at how to solve the problems that are confronting Nigeria today, and not with the likes of Tope Fashua or Bayo Nanuga or Boala or Reno Mokri or their like, where they see thereafter, of course, that these people are being paid, and you don't expect them to come here and they speak against their government. But the common people and those reasonable Nigerians who say this is not happening, and people like Black Gold, the way she has spoken, that if Nigeria is better, then she can save a lot of her dollars which she earn here. And it's not just her, a lot of us with the diaspora.
Yeah, it's too much when you're correct. You're correct.
So we're interested in Nigeria working. So that, I mean, if we are sending money, it will not go be said that they pressure us. And then the headache, where would they get? Sometimes when you get all those kind of requests and if you beat them, if you help them, in their own belly, they give us headache. So we want a Nigeria that works. And for a Nigeria that works, we don't want to be hearing this thing, these killings and all this. Precious, let me ask you, which time you go post office last?
That
Post
kind of
office.
thing happen for Nigeria.
You see? Post office is working here, real time, making money for the nation.
The last time I was to receive a parcel from post office, the parcel did not come complete.
Oh. Post office in Nigeria is not working. There's nothing like that. Why? Because they have not repositioned. They have not been ingenious enough to know that there's a new technology they have to adapt to and find ways of making money. Here you still have post office boxes. They still deliver letters for your house. You can get your passport. Post office will help you arrange and so many other things that the post office can do. So it remains relevant in spite of technology. USPS. They're competing with all those courier services and so on. The post office in Nigeria is dead, and people are working there. And is it rocket science to re-engineer? I just want to use that one as an example to tell you.
Do they have GPS map?
Even
that we will have to trace.
Even the very small things we can do. That will tell you how bad this is. They know they come abroad. They know they see U.S. post office. They know they see them. They don't know about it. They don't know that you can use that place to make money. But of course, everybody is waiting, cap in hand, waiting for money from federal government when they come. So the problem is a question of leadership. That's why people have to come out. Forget about your ethnic. If Nigeria is better, it's better for everybody. So that's why you have to bury those that, I know we come from somewhere, all politics is local. We all come from somewhere, but can you keep back those ethnic jingoism, religious provincialism, and all those cronyism and so on? If only, listen, Precious, if you live for a place where only you be the rich man and everybody where they surround you now poor, You think you'll be secure? You can't be secure now. You can't be secure. So why not let us run a government that is fair? Nigerians are not demanding too much. You like go come, they go say, hey, up NEPA. But it's your basic right. It's your basic entitlement. They go do road for you, you go to hail them. Who hails anybody where they do road for here? If you don't do it, we'll kick you out. Eh? So the basic things Nigeria, they not just simple things that they ask for. So any government, they just even be like, say, you won't do something near where they go hail them. So they're not demanding too much. Even that little one, we can get. We can't get. It's a big shame. So I think all these one we will talk about, because if they give person, if they run people better, we can't be coming here and be discussing these killings and these politicians, the lives of Tokpe or whatever, and all these criminals all over the place. And so no, that doesn't make anybody happy.
You know what baffles me, or what makes me a bit uncomfortable now, the fact that almost all the politicians really in power today, they don't really plan. So they don't share government for 2027. They don't share government. Now, wait to make Akpabio and your brother Hope Uzodinma the fight over the next Senate president. That election never hold though. They are not even aware if Nigerians will vote for them. They don't share. They don't share offices. So that is how these people don't even care what you like, whether they work, they don't work. They know that they will be announced winners of the results. You see, I feel like that's an insult on Nigerians, on the suffering masses. And it's so bad that even the Nigerians who did they insult, don't even know so they insult them. They're not even doing anything. Give these same Nigerians 5,000 naira and they go.
No, they are doing. When they went to go and share, when they went to go and share bread, what do they call them? I mean, city people, where they went to go and share bread and all those things. See what happened? They go there again.
Why about the one with those states? So you not see the way it happen. Nobody enter that stadium. Nobody even near that place. Nobody even come. So they don't wake up. That is why that's what I was saying. They don't wake up. So they need to wake up more and start demanding for what belongs to them. Because the day where these people know, say these people don't catch them from their trick, they know what they do. They don't open their eyes. Then you will begin to see changes for Nigeria. As for I repeat what I try to talk just.
The thing where city people carry go east. All those things they leave them. Those people begin cut away the field where the police where they there. May they come now. May they.
But they are those states where nobody enter there.
They go. They follow.
Nobody enter there.
So
it was like an embarrassment for them.
Yeah, it's up to the people, though. It's up to the people. Because if you go ahead.
Okay, you see, like just now, when they say, I repeat myself again. You see, Atiku, nobody they force Atiku now to say you must support Obi or you not go support Obi. Like I said before, Atiku only lasts if Atiku go even get respect for Nigeria. He go even get respect the way everything being now. Atiku just need to do the right thing by saying, oh, okay, I go support you now, Peter Obi. Because Peter Obi don't support him in the past. Peter Obi don't even sacrifice for him in the past. It's time for him now to return the favor. So we not go you not go just say me. So he just need to do the right thing. I understand that. I understand that Nigeria now is in a place where we say that country needs saving, because if something is not done about Nigeria the way everything be, I don't want to say anything, but Nigeria needs saving. So in terms of these people now, where would they talk about just now? The terms of this city boy movement or this, I will tell you now. Say Nigerians now, their eye don't they open. I think you see say even I watch some of the list this afternoon, or sorry, this morning, that even the people where for 2023 where be say they use Peter Obi glory to enter seat of power. After they enter, they can't decamp live and they can't even they talk rubbish about them. But now all of they try to return back to NDC.
No, they drive them. Some people, there are one or two of them where want they
Thank
drive them. Come
you.
on, say no, no
Thank
way.
you. And I even go for that check that even about two of them, sorry, about one or two of them were even from Edo State. From Edo State, and some of them will even come from even the Edo State themselves. Now it can't even worse past. Now that one can't even do more disgraceful past. So these people, everybody don't open their eyes. I think that's to tell you now that Nigerians are active. 2023 will not be like 2023 will not be like 2027. 2027 will be delivered because I believe they've learned a lot of lesson from 2023.
So what makes you think that those things, those mistakes, or those reasons will make them not declare Obi winner? Will make them talk saying no get structure, no get this, no get that? What makes you think that those things are in place now?
Okay. The reason why I think so, if you watch Obi now, the way Obi outsmarted them in ADC now, that should give you a bit of a clue. And the kind of leg work since that 2023, Obi no rest. As soon as say Tinubu the campaign since they put on for that office, Obi knows they ain't win that election. And the amount of leg work where Obi start to do from that time after courts declare the current administration saying that they win, which we all know there was a question mark there. But since that time they come, Obi has put in a lot of works. So putting things in place that will make sure that 2023 will not be like 2027. 2027 will be different from 2023. And we Nigerians we now have to also do our own bits. Like wake up and protect our vote. Like I said the other day, the Ghana style, what the Ghana did, Nigeria can also imitate that Ghana style. I also said something the other day. I think before I on this program we talked about saying at least if cameras, body cameras and everything, those apps, those are evidence as well. Because if you look at 2023 now, when you talk about the poly agent units, Obi did not really have poly agent units at our 2023. They weren't there like that. Some polls, nobody were there to monitor what was going on those polls. But 2027 will not be like that. I believe all the police station there will be poly agents that will mark all these poly units to checkmate everything that is going on there. I believe, and there is time now. I believe there are much work they put in a lot of work in that aspect as well. So that's why I said they've learned a lot of lesson from 2023. So, and again, one thing I also looked again, when you look at the leadership then that was in that Labour Party, those people are easy to manipulate or say I will give you a brown envelope and they will fall easily. Okay, so that is why if you see even when they were trying to take over ADC, I believe that was what made them to say, okay, we'll bring article. What made the article say, I will bring my own team in, like we'll just take over the party, change all the structures, change all the leadership. So you see, I believe maybe that was what they did, so that these people cannot easily come in and buy and try to buy them. You get my point. So Atiku was looking for people that was loyal to him or whatever, which the outsiders cannot easily come in and buy. So if you look like NDC now, person like Dinson, I don't believe that these people can easily come and try to buy him or say you want to or maybe most of his followers and everything. It's like the way he has built the structure, the leadership, it will be very difficult. It will be easy to penetrate. So that is what I see. And that 2023 election is a case a case study as well.
So going back to the current administration and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stand on saying he will go ahead to campaign, say, no matter waiting and all that for his second tenure. And for a second, you almost like say the second tenure now, for sure. It is my property and I must have it and all that. Do you think that this INEC chairman will announce any other person winner of the election apart from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? And what will happen if he's not announced a winner?
They don't already pack fire for the.
You don't say they don't already find where they go put problem for NDC. So you don't even know if NDC is out of
It not go
Whether
happen.
NDC go face
It,
problem or not, and I
it
never
not
know.
go happen. It not go
Eh,
happen. And they
okay.
don't they pack fire for the Aneke Manyash. Before it come out, you know, they read their body language. Before that Anek chairman come out, they make an announcement say, he don't know whether the election will be free and fair. Oh. He don't know whether he go deploy military. Oh. He don't know whether they you will know say fire don't they pack enter that Manyash. Then they
Precious,
tell us say make it go.
there are assistants now. I don't trust any Nigerian institution.
Yes.
What I trust is the ability of the people to come out, mobilize, and vote. If they come out and if this thing is overwhelmingly in favor and support of the opposition, that's the vote.
But right now the
You
opposition not
go,
they won again now. The
And
opposition
don't
don't
worry.
forget,
No,
and don't forget, the international community.
Everything they contest
things
their
will
own.
sort out.
Everything
No,
they
hold
contest
on,
their
hold
own.
on. Things will sort out themselves, because the situation is not very, very clear. So give it another 2-3 weeks, so the picture will become clearer. But the people hold the ace. That's 1, 2, God. And then the third one, the international community. Now, don't they more aware of what is happening in Nigeria,
And let me
particularly with
also
the
remind you,
killings
let me
and
add
so on.
something quickly. Sorry.
So it's slightly different from 2023. So I believe that all these things we will see somehow, somewhere, somehow it will resolve itself. I don't trust INEC. I don't think INEC is going to be better. I don't trust the judiciary. I don't trust any of those people. But I trust the ability of those people who are dedicated and who are desirous of changing this system. If they can mobilize and come out and vote massively, you go rig, you go cancel, you go become so. In fact, it will become, it will just become. I don't know. I am trying to find the words where all over you are canceling, all the. It will
So
just it will make sense, and it will become very, very obvious, and then you now create, and then of course I must praise Kwankwaso because I know he would have come under enormous pressure not to join Obi. So, and for him to decide to say, okay, forget about this Andrew
I know
Liver
that Jonathan
thing.
complained that he betrayed. I mean, the Atiku team and the rest of those, there are a lot of northern bigwigs that gathered in ADC, and they feel
Yes.
that Kwankwaso is betraying them they feel betrayed. Do you think that feeling is valid?
Kwankwaso has never been in APC. I don't know. Has he ever been in APC?
no, not APC,
Fine.
ADC. Sorry, ADC. He only joined them not quite. He joined them not quite,
APC. No. He has not
not
been.
a week.
He has not been in APC.
Yeah, he has
Almost
not
all
been
the
to
people
APC.
where they talk. Amechi was in APC. Atiku APC. All these people where they talk.
So he has been on his own. He never betrayed anybody.
Yes. Mark, I think Mark was in APC for a while. What is his name? Babachalawa APC. So all these top Bolaji APC, all these people, Areba APC, all these people where they talk, they've been in APC. And
Let me
but
say,
Obi
now if you
has
say
not been
something
in
before I go forget
APC.
what I want to talk.
Kwankwaso has not been in APC. So if they dare, try to repeat the same thing what they do in 2023, I'm not sure this time, knowing that probably will be his last, and you can't take Kanopu for granted. And some of the Nigerians we don't they say, listen, either do or die. I think if they do that, they'll be cutting for trouble with the police and with the army and whatever you got. I think it may not just pass like 2023 did. But that's not saying that this person will resist. Ashwaju will resist to the end. APC will resist to the end. But if the people are resilient and they are ready to fight, and ADC, NDC, no allow infiltration or no allow themselves to be influenced to cause division. You don't have a Araban B and a Papa type of people and they are Buri and all that. If they stand straight, they have done well so far because this convention they don't announce them. Because they learned. They don't want wicked to go and switch off light or that kind of a thing. So they took everybody by surprise. I think they are learning. They are learning very fast. Because if they knew, they would have blocked it. They didn't know, and you can see the turnout. So I think so far, so good. But it's not Uhuru yet. Look, I need to make a MC. I
All
think
right,
MC wants to
MC.
say
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah, just you
You still
see,
have something
like
to say.
what I want to try to add regarding those sides. See, I believe the international community now are on it as well, are on Nigeria's case as well, and even the ANEC chairman, they are on it. So that's why I said, he not just come out, can they make that announcement when he make? They say, I'm not sure, or this and that. Then something don't they pursue that one already. So that one they grant. And again, I also read an article that even NDC now it took that electoral act to court that regarding that section 138 and the section 77 for the electoral act, asking the court for them to wipe those things off the stuff. And this, I think I was reading that stuff somewhere yesterday as well, that the NDC have taken that stuff to court. So that's why I said it's not going to be business as usual. 2027 will be different from 2023. So why the NDC will be doing their part, then Nigerians should also do their part. So the way the Ghanaians protected their vote, Nigerians can do the same. Forget about fear. This is not time for fear anymore. They need to come out. That's why I just monitored, as in followed the UK local election, what they did. Look at the government, as in since up till now, the government, they never regained their self. They never regained their self. They're even talking now of, they're even the leadership contest is even coming up in the UK or whatever now. Is that they're even contemplating that has even made the government now to sit tight to say in the coming days we will do something different. So that is why Nigerians now must insist that the the leaders must be accountable to Nigerians, not the other way around. They are not emperor. They are meant to serve Nigerians.
But unfortunately, we not get politicians we feel like say they get to be accountable to us. That's actually the problem that we have.
Yeah,
Because you see how they do things with impunity and disregarding our feelings, whether we like them or not.
the reason why they do it, because like I said, Nigerians allowed them. Nigerians allow them. That is why they continue to do it. If you see them now, even the way the little, don't you see that? Why do you ask yourself, why is it that if the Nigerians just make a little bit of step, they just cough a little bit, they just make step, they don't they fear, they don't they send soldiers out, they don't they do things to make sure they want to silence the people. Because they know what they are doing is bad. They know what they are doing is bad. Because they know say if they leave that thing pass longer, the way that thing will be. Hey, what thing go come after them? They're not go fit face them. So if you why is it that somebody wait cry come and say military cry say see if we do that they give this thing all day okay for us this and that. The next thing una they carry the person and una go lock up una even kidnap the una carry the person make nobody know where they. So that tells you already that they are scared.
And then the other thing, Precious, that we are not maybe saying now, APC is
If
in
you know the
trouble.
power of the people, when people come, when the people unite, when they unite, come. If you know the power where they that thing, what you see that phrase when they'll say a house divided can never stand. So they know what they've been doing, divide and conquer, using this ethnic whatever to divide the people. But if Nigeria can live above that ethnicity and come out as one as a Nigerians first. Precious, these people forget about it. Nigeria will change overnight, which is what Obi Kwankwaso is trying to do. Nigeria will change. This big, because if you look at it now, we'll really look at it, shine torchlight into it. These big men were there on top, the way they rule Nigeria since then. Do you see ethnic division among them? Is there ethnic division among them? They share the resources among themselves. But when it comes to the people, they use that tribalism to divide the people. You are Igbo, you are not, you are this. There is nothing like that. Once these people come together and face these people, they will disappear. Look at Bangladesh now. The woman, not be Isaiah for go write to resignation letter sent to a country. Sri Lanka, now outside they for go write resignation letter sent to their country.
Precious, the other thing I want to add is if you look at APC now, you see there's trouble. Oh. There's real trouble. We're not hearing you. We're not hear you.
Oh, see, apologies. See, there's always been trouble in APC now. Remember when Onokpa Sabi, before he died, talk about them. He said that them way they are grieved. And that annoyance don't they even do worse now, because now when they do promise, some people when they vex before don't they vex. Because of
Baba Sokwe.
Exactly, because of the whole Baba Sokwe thing. I don't know how they would please everyone. The thing we say they go even do like say they don't pacify some people. Some people go still they very pained that they no good allow they go won't work against them. And as I said earlier, during my introduction, I do not think that for some politicians that their fear is actually about Tinubu going for second tenure, but they fear that the implication of that second tenure to the image of Nigeria and the Nigerians themselves, waiting them go suffer. I mean, every administration they did best at their best first waiting they call them term.
First
so
term, yeah.
This first term they like this for Nigeria. Always we go see for second term.
Apart from that, disaster. Precious. Apart from that,
if you don't worship Tinubu like this, so it be say even to judges conference with the sing on your mandates.
Apart from that, when the president only use walking stick, I mean, somebody has to be around to hold his hand. Is that can he?
I don't know about that. I think it's strong enough.
And then you can see how the mental, at his age now. I'm saying the man is old now. At his age,
the reason why they use that word say care home. They turn Aso Rock to care home. Aso Rock is a care home. They just look after them there. So don't think it's happening.
That's not true. There's nothing wrong with being old. I mean, Joe Biden was old. What's the difference between the age of Donald Trump and Tinubu?
I'll tell you. Let me tell you.
Something there to be.
Let me answer the question. Tinubu, Joe Biden and Trump, they were not going to France to go and recharge as often as our president don't do. Calculate the number of times when you don't go there and how much you don't spend. They're not be the same age. I mean, you know that there's official age. There is the other. So
I don't know.
Now I.
You can say
I don't know.
Now they say they know Conway done right. Now you don't need anybody to tell you. When you look on, you go know whether I don't right. You go pluck them. You don't need. I don't know about the Igbo people, but if you look on, we go know. If you look up, you go know whether it's morning or night. So nobody.
If you make one sentence come on for math finish, the sentence not they finish. The complete sentence. When they make they complete.
We know
the
they
next
look
thing
that
he go use the hand to demonstrate.
Yes, you go see say kerosene don't they finish for lamp. So now we just they pray. We talk 2027. That's why I talk about God, because
the pikin come out the other day saying they pray make God keep am long. You know when the pikin come out come talk and the other day. When I know the pikin.
But there's nothing wrong with asking God for that now.
Mop, welcome, Joe.
Yeah. We don't see you today now, but we're in our best, we're in our favorite platform. That's good.
No, I know. I don't tire for that bad joke. Really happen. Look at where
but it's okay. This is the best platform where we got to know where we got to know the authentic news coming out of Nigeria.
Mr. Mo, please go ahead and join the conversation.
Thank you, Precious. It's nice to be on this platform. I've been on a bandwagon of many platforms today, because I have plenty of time today. My people give me time, say just go and do whatever you want to do. So one of the platform I was earlier was in Nigeria. I didn't even know it was a Nigerian lady, her name is Gloria, but she always talk about South Africa. So, but I was there. So a guy come here, I think it was one man went to the moon. He said, "You are not ashamed. You're always on every platform. You're on Precious platform. You're that." I say, look. I just bash him, and the guy from London, it's an idiot anyway, but let it be what it be. So let's focus on the main topic today. I've not followed most of what's actually transpired today. I haven't been listening to you actually to be more precise. I was on a different platform. I'm still there, but when I saw that you are here, I said I'm still over there. I have to come here. Okay, this is I always get the authentic news from here. But having said that, you played some video about the about the NDC, and whatever at their convention today. So did they make any? Did they bring out their manifesto or whatever, or did they zone it to the south? Just give me a
Yes.
briefly. Don't have to go in detail, please.
Yes. So they zoned their tickets to the south for a single tenor of
Okay.
for a single 4-year tenor. And they
Well,
said after 2031, their tickets will go to the north. And they're
okay.
doing that for the purpose of equity, fairness, and justice. And
Which is
then
right.
Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso accepted it, and he said he agrees that for fairness, that ticket should go to the south. So that's about it. Peter Obi also said quite a lot. He said Nigeria not be poor country. He said just that they don't loot us dry and all that, and say we must fix the country. Basically, quite and a few of other things. First of all, a lot of people, the convention caught a lot of people by surprise, even though some people also knew ahead. But they say they just keep them on the kumkum so that the powers that be would not try to do anything to truncate their efforts. So it can't be like say people don't they wary of the government before they do anything where they want to do these days.
Before they plan their move in there,
Exactly. Then Atiku Abubakar don't buy form, 90 million naira for ADC. Chibika Mechi don't buy form. And the ADC.
What ADC? I'm sorry.
Why not ADC?
Thank you for asking. Because we said it already.
Do they have a party yet? I mean, has it not officially been recognized? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What did they get if not be party?
They get a booby trap. That is a booby
yes,
trap.
Obi has outsmarted them. Where is the so-called political jobber like Kenneth Okonkwo? So where's Kenneth Okonkwo now? Political jobber, wherever
that one has been crying. That one is like picking with the table bottle when they come on milk for a mouth.
I mean, Kenneth Okonkwo need to be ashamed. Need to be ashamed of himself. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't join any party you want, but the way he talk, I mean, you're not. I mean, like a movie star. That's you think you're still playing movie.
Thank
this is politics. He speak well, but that's that's not the paramount of a good politician. So shame to him for whatever he's doing. So I don't know where he's gonna go because, in my own opinion, Atiku may not have any platform to contest on the way it's looking because unless because of what actually happened, Obi has moved away because Obi is their number one arch rival. It's not Atiku. Unless because of what Obi has moved already right now, then go want ADC to contest in order to dabari the whole thing. That's my thinking. Don't wait on when you come tomorrow. They're gonna say, okay, we have recognized ADC. And believe me, because APC is the one controlling whatever is happening. We know, and the judiciary, is subsidiary to the executive, everything, the lawyers and everything. So don't, Christians, I said it today, was today, I said it the 5-9, that's when I said it. By tomorrow or next week, you're gonna see that ADC has been recognized to contest. Every of they can have their convention. Why am I saying this? Because their problem is Obi, not Atiku. They know Atiku have no political capital. Atiku can't rival to
ADC is recognized. That means the competition will be tougher for Peter Obi.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he want Atiku to contest.
A quick question, please. Precious, I think today is 10. The deadline to submit the register is today now. It's today. So after today, they cannot submit any register anymore.
What makes you think they've not submitted already? I mean, these people know what they're doing now.
Oh, today is the deadline.
It's the deadline for submitting the registrar. Today is 10.
Oh, tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Today is 9.
Today,
10 in Nigeria.
10. Yeah, that's 10 in Nigeria. I'm using their Nigeria time. Today was 10. That was the deadline. So they submitted they submitted the register. But for the ADC, things are not straight with them. Things are not, because there is a court judgment pending. So nobody knows their fate on that party. It's like they're flying blind. A court gave a judgment to say till further notice. Till indefinite, as in there is no So
But
that
that's
tells
the
you a
further
lot.
notice can be
And
on
that is not,
Monday now.
and that is not,
And that
that is not even only the
don't
case
be
pending on their
in
neck.
a hurry, my brother. Why your body is sweet you now? Calm down. Can't be like say it can't be like say
So
you
Precious,
they pray
if
for the
suppose
downfall of
I don't know what
ADC.
to do. If we get
Eh?
anything we will take sweep these criminals out, I
Ew.
will be the happiest person. No, listen, not be only the people who are saying terrorists key. Now they suffer for that country. Oh. How about people where be say the policies of this government? Food, food, people when they die in silence. Mental health. There is mental health situation in that country. People not there okay. When they talk about Google, they talk a couple of days ago, say recharge card, MTN, this is and that. I said, okay, are you guys also aware that because now you even make me now they pay attention to that country now as I did. I mean, the president, now you even make me more now they pay attention. The other day I did check something. I found out that ShopRite don't close, not the Nigeria
Oh,
again.
that
They
was
don't
a
come
long
out.
time ago now. It's not now.
So
They started
what are
packing
you
up
telling me? Okay,
early
now.
last year. They started packing up gradually.
Thank
They
you very
don't
much.
lose
Okay,
it.
now, do you know would they even they say jobs not there for the country, jobs not there for these people to work? Do you know how many jobs that those people have taken away? People that were feeding through that job. Do you know how many people became jobless for that because of the policy of this government? You see, over here now, you will see some jobs, some businesses wants to close. The government will come in to see how they will help, how they will subsidize that business to make sure that business continue to run so that people do not lose jobs. Okay, the other day you said, okay, due to what is happening in South Africa, then one person coming down from the Senate to say, I want to, let's revoke their license. That's a no, that is not the way to go. We understand. But there are other diplomatic channels you can use in mounting pressure on these people to make sure that those issues are sorted and those issues are looked into. Attacking the business is not the first thing to do. The country is bleeding. So look after the people at home first. Look after them. Don't just go there and shut businesses down. Then you plunge the people that were benefiting from that place. You plunge them into suffering again. Eh? We need to look at this whole thing in a very bigger pictures. Because the people that are dying in silence is even more than the people that these kidnappers are kidnapping. The hospitals, people that will go to the hospital, no treatment, they can't treat themselves. The doctor will even tell them if you don't pay, if you don't. I will tell you something today. There was somebody, one of the drivers, each time when I visit, a wife won't deliver. The guy has no choice. The wife delivered through operation. The guy have to call me. The doctor say if they not deposit so amount of money, they not go precious. I thank God say I feel assist them. Immediately I send that money to that person just for the wife to be able to give birth. If that man not see that help that day now, what will go happen? So we need to, because if we they talk, don't be saying they maybe body they hurt or anything. Because I look as if the country they work, this kind of things not go happen. Those good things they happen are not go happen if the proper leaders are in place. Huh? So this whole thing, because let me go to say anything as if they use broom sweep these people out, so that the country
Oh,
so I
you're
make the
not
country
like
country
let
for
Mr.
function.
Mo finish and talk. Mr. Mo, please
Yeah.
go back to the
Yeah,
conversation.
MC, look, forget about your National Assembly, okay? Your National Assembly, what Oshimol and other people was doing is just a bluster. They don't have nothing to offer, believe me. It's only Ghana that has taken that has taken the issue to African organization. Nigeria or Shemola, they are just blustering. People who doesn't even care about the people dying in their own country. Are you going to think they care about what the few has died in? I know one death is a lot, but they don't really care. It's just a bluster. Nigerian National Assembly don't care about they don't care about Nigerians over there. Believe me, they
There are
don't care.
people which you don't even know about. You don't even know that. You don't even know. Huh?
Go ahead, please, Mr. Mo.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, hopefully, they can get their act together. At least, we need a challenge, to this government. Are they gonna win? I don't know, but I hope. But they definitely need, a very viable, party to challenge them. That, I mean, that's my perspective, because you can't re-elect this APC. They are, you know, they're a very diabolic country. They are making the country worse than it was before 2023. Let's call it in all indices. Nigeria is worse off than 2023. You know, so you thinking that whatever Tinubu is doing right now is, you know, is bad. People are hungry. Wait till he become a lame dumb president. It's all about siphoning the whole country money. Look at the money he's borrowing, you know, and look at the money he's borrowing, and he's talking about why IMF is not, you know, is not delivering the money or something like that. It's all about borrowing. You know, where is the money that you remove from fuel subsidy? This is the country where we are. Nothing is going on. A lame dumb president is going in Nigeria. If not to see Wahala right now, when I go see Shege Promas when Tinubu come into power for the second time. Because like I said, it's a lame dumb president. He doesn't care about re-election. You know, and you're gonna get your worst nightmare. You're already getting it right now. It's gonna be worst nightmare. This is the way I see it. But I hope this NDC can get their act together, at least be able to compete. Are they going to solve the whole Nigeria problem? But it has to start from somewhere. This is the way I see it. And in my own opinion, Obi is Obi is a capable candidate. That's the way I see it. Is he going to save Nigeria? But we have to be having some trajectory, going somewhere, start cleaning the house. That's the way I see everything. Thank you, Precious.
All right, thank you. Tiwa, you want to say anything?
Yeah, the last thing I want to say is just responding to Tokwe Fashua when he was talking about somebody 10,000 being able to feed a size of sizable family, and then he was indicting somebody who has 6 children. Why should he have 6 children? They didn't have 6 children during Tinubu's time. They had 6 children before Tinubu came in. And what's his business with how many children someone wants to have? The fact is that if you take 70,000, the minimum wage, you divide it by 1,350. You know, that is let's
Precious,
take that.
I'm gone. My phone is getting die.
All right then. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night. If you divide it by 70,000, you're probably going to get 51 or $52. That's what somebody earns in a month. That's equivalent. Because since they use naira and pounds, let us turn it the other way around. Because he was being mischievous. It means that the ordinary Nigerian, where they earn $70,000, if you flip it the other way, earns $51 or $52 a month. There's nowhere in the world where did they earn that kind of a thing.
You know, I always feel that, you know, a certain way when I see government officials, they defend government and they make them look like, say, even government, yeah, a couple of times, even I think it was a VP once that said, hey, 500, that'd be 5,000 naira can do a lot of things for a family. And I look at them, why they need to survive for that amount of money? Do they go to the markets? So until we realize that we must cut that disparity in terms of earning between the political office holders and the common person where they work, we not go get anywhere. The reign of mockery was making instances with UK and all of that. Somebody can earn a UK minimum wage and still be able to buy a house. They pay a mortgage small. Buy a house, they buy a car, they pay the mortgage small. For Nigeria, they're not born you where if you buy a bicycle with minimum wage. They're not born you where. You're not even buy tire with minimum wage if you defeat family. So what are you saying? So when they come, they try to deflect the conversation by saying, are they not seeing? And I feel like that I think they play on the ignorance of Nigerians because they know that Nigerians are not very well traveled. They're not very educated. I mean, the average. So they play on their intelligence and their emotions. And I feel it's really unfair. There are ways that you can pacify. That's why I said that this administration still get opportunities to get them right. There are ways you pacify people and make some silly excuses or whatever it is for your ineptitude. And that can be understood. But not to be gaslighting them with calling on other countries. Countries that, if God forbid, their papa break leg today now, then go fit, that person no fit go work, is incapacitated. That person can live on. An elderly woman, I'm supposed to even call her. She called me the other day. She lives in the UK. I think she said she had an issue with her leg or something. An Edo woman, Mama, if you can hear me, please, I'll call you. Say she's 70-something years old. She doesn't work, she doesn't do anything. Say her lights need a blink. And UK government, they pay for her lights because she's incapacitated. Her house, they're taking care of. Her bills, that every month they pay her.
Disability, yes.
You don't get to pay 50 kobo.
Benefit. Yeah.
50
Foreign
kobo.
land. They don't say you are a black person, or say you no go. They don't say talk like
Why
that.
Nigeria can afford that? We can afford that. Not be the same money when they talk now when they talk about revenue leakages. We never even they collect the taxes, so we don't they talk about the leakage of the taxes or whenever they collect. A situation where one person who has it, in fact, I say Obi when a campaign never ready, because if they're ready to do campaign, they go talk. Let's talk about not just the profligacy of government, but about stealing. All of them, what will be their rise to wealth? Can people begin to account to how they made money genuinely in this country? Let's know. Let's see them. How did they make their money? What will be the genuine things that they do make their money? I beg you.
Didn't you hear of the person where they won't bring out, make a run for governorship from one of the states where steal money, and they're thinking of how you go bring the money, make a share, and then give him a soft landing.
I read the news yesterday. I read that yesterday now.
Where does that happen?
In Bauchi states.
Where in the world does that kind of a thing?
Again, you even talking about what about the Bello? God forgive me. The other one.
No, please address people properly on this platform.
Sorry, the name. Sorry about that. The Yaya Bello, where saying want go contest for Senate again. Person where allegation they had. If they even the answer to call, they go buy form. He won't go Senate.
He go win, Natasha. He never even see anything himself. He go win, and that case, Joseph Kalubi no get case. What's happened to the case today?
You know, now all these things that they tell you say, I don't want use, I don't want to call anybody name because there are names for this kind of people. You see, when they say vetting, they will say vetting. Now this one will they talk. That's where get things like that already. You're not supposed near seat of power. What are we doing? What did that country they do?
There's a saying. I'll just end with this because it's late, so we'll let you go and sleep. There's this adage. I don't know if I get it right. Say, "Fool me once, I think it's my fault." I don't know it's your fault, right? How you said? Fool me twice. You know. So if Nigerians allow themselves to be fooled twice, then that's a shame. That's their fault. You know, let us assume that the first one was a mistake. You know, even though we know that Nigerians did their best, but you know, certain interest groups, you know, turned it around the other way. But so I call it fooling. You know, they were fooled. But this time, if they allow it again to happen, then I'm sorry for Nigeria. I think that's
a quick one. I think a quick one to they don't drive this Samayu and Yawun. I think they don't drive for PDP.
That's what they talk now.
Yes.
The CCC copy come out and it shows that they don't put them out.
They don't drive them. Okay. Because again, I also see this guy, this Wike boy, whether they call her, whether some what's be name again? That's a Wike where they do handbag for the Wike as well. When they come out, they say na so the Samanyahu name, not the CTC copy. He's still the head of the part. You know, I said these people, I don't know why they like to gaslight Nigerians like this. When I will see something go they black and white, they paper. When I will still come, when I go to defend the indefensible. What is really going on? These are the kind of because you see this side of the world and you not go try that nonsense. You not go try them. You go say this thing a lie. You know say this thing a lie. They talk for public. They go call you name. They go call you also. They go even tag you. So you not go even try them. So just look at that kind of a person now. What kind of gaslighting is that?
It's a shame. Precious, we have to leave you, make you go sleep. It's already morning.
I'm fine. Nigerians, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Please kindly like and share this post if you've not done so earlier. Please kindly like and share. See why Danjuma. We will see tomorrow now.
Thank you. For tomorrow now Mother's Day, so we'll be celebrating the Mother's Day. I don't know.
Oh, is your mom alive? Is she around with you?
No, my mom don't. It didn't happen. It don't go.
So happy Mother's Day to your wife. Please extend our greatest love to her here.
Thank you, and to you too. To you too, and to your mom.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You know,
Thank
we
you,
need the women. You know, we need the women. You know,
I don't do politics, so and I don't need women reach politics, so I know they
no,
do.
no, no. I'm just saying we need no man will go say no get. You know, he was not born by a woman.
The few women will even enter the
So,
politics. You not see what they do to them. Eh? Even some of them, they even told some of the women, say maybe some of the women even join them. They do the bad that they do. They even, so if you the ones who if you still stand to say no, we not are not they follow this road. You see the fight when he fight. If don't be said that one husband back up. Eh? You see the fight with that one fight all through the Senate, all through that Natasha year for that Senate and fight all through. If that one not gonna get husband, way strong, way still back and muko. We ain't that waiting until say for happen to that woman. Eh? So, like you said, we need women
I
too.
doubt she will even have the strength to go ahead again. And meanwhile, she doesn't she see the PDP and she did weaker faction of PDP right now. So I
Now
don't even know.
the mistake where she still go make be that.
No, but
That
she was
woman
not with them initially. Oh. She was with Turaki before, but after the second judgment, we nullified the Ibadan convention. She can't follow wicked people, can't go this convention. So maybe she thinks as wicked, suppose they in charge for courts now. So he's supposed to handle the matter. So I don't know. But
NDC said they will give women,
that's it. She for justice office,
so she has not joined till now, so it will be late for her to join. Remember, there is a deadline. So that's the problem.
Yeah, because
so
for me, I was
with
even
the electoral act for they easier for them to manipulate at any time. But this time around, it's gonna be hard. And she's battling Yahaya Bello. That's the thing.
Yeah, because I for even like and where supposing she join NDC. I for love and where I for the thing for con sweet where because if you even still look at the people from the NDC, now still follow and now still help and fight those battles self. Come they follow and they go the national anthem, they go everywhere. Now still help them. So I for like her make she because times still if you go still make it join the NDC, make you forget about these people where be say they don't know where they go, they don't know where they come from. Eh? Supposed to defer to NDC, make she join NDC. NDC go go for her.
You don't even know the fate of the NDC yet. So let's say, a lot of things will still be playing.
Precious.
By this
Precious.
moment,
We need to use our math. They talk better thing to that to the professor better thing to that NDC.
All right, I don't hear
you. I know say you want Nigeria will go good for everybody. Likewise me. Now Nigeria will go good. So nobody wants people will go come, will go enter there because they loot everything. Use the public money for public good. Now we define the wealth of the country. You go use them for the people. The people go see. At least when we see them, we go see say the wealth. Yes, it they appear for the people body. It they appear for everybody body. Not be some few individuals. We do not want that anymore.
I mean, that's what we've always said. Well, thank you, MC. Thank you so much, T.Y.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All the best. All right, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Good night and God bless you. Nigerians, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you for always joining us here to sit down with us and discuss about the affairs of our country. Well, one day, it will surely better. I love you guys and I appreciate you. I see you later today. Oh, yeah, I'll see you with the ladies around 5 p.m. today. And I'll see you again, say 8 p.m., 9 p.m. with Prince Francis Chilaka. But for now, I love you so immensely. Please protect your mental health. I beg you. I need you to stay alive for me. I beg. Protect your mental health. Yeah? I love you guys. Good night and God bless you. Bye.